What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim Sports Talk. And today, we have another play-by-play. It is the New Orleans Saints taking on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in Tampa Bay. Let's go and pull up the end game here. Make sure we get all this set up. Boom, boom. We have properties. Boom. Got that. All right, so we have Tampa Bay as 60% favorites, according to the ESPN matchup predictor. The Saints definitely having a disappointing season, 4-8. A lot of people actually had them to still be a solid team this season because they do still have a lot of talent elsewhere other than the quarterback position. They thought Jameis Winston would be a lot better, but now they've had to switch to the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton. But then they're facing a team that's also having a very disappointing season. Obviously, going to the playoffs the last two seasons with a decent record, and now they're sitting at 5-6. Tampa Bay is. Tom Brady in the offense not nearly as potent as it has been the last couple of years. So I think I don't really like Byron Leftwich offense, if I'm being honest. I think he passes way too much. I mean, you have a guy like Leonard Fournette, and he doesn't even have 500 yards on the season. How does Brian Robinson have more yards than Leonard Fournette when Brian Robinson missed the first 4 weeks of the season, who getting shot? I don't know. I think that's crazy. But maybe it's just me. Looking at the spread, it is a -3 spread against Tampa Bay, for Tampa Bay rather. And 40.5 is the over-under. Last time these two teams played, it was only a 20-10 game. Let's go ahead and get the chat up here. What's up, everybody in the chat? We're going to go live. And we're about to get this game underway. It looks like the Saints will kick it off to Tom Brady. And there's the kick. And it is going to be a touchback. So the 25-yard line is where Tampa Bay and the offense will start this next drive. All right, we got that going. We got this going. All right. What up, Pat, our resident Buccaneer fan? All right. There's that. All right, here we go. Tom Brady, under center. Puts a man in motion. Two receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here. And Rashad White may not even get a yard, or get back to the right line of scrimmage, rather. Loses a yard on the play. All right. Yeah, this is the last ranked rushing offense in the NFL. That's pretty wild. That is pretty wild. Is Dalton starting? I believe that is the plan, is the Red Rifle will start. What up, Pat? What up, Red Ball Mandas? Screw the Saints, and you're wrong about Byron. It doesn't run too often. It just sucks. Yeah. Here we go. Takes a snap. Play action. Brady looking, going to the right. Has a man open, and it's going to be caught for Chris Godwin down the right sideline. It'll be enough for the first down. Gain of about 17 on the play. Kind of shocked Tom doesn't force the issue. I'm sure he doesn't want to pass this much at this point. I don't know what he wants or what he doesn't want. And it also is completely possible that they pass too much because of Brady. So maybe I'm putting the blame wrong on Byron Leftwich, right? Maybe Tom Brady is like, hey, I want to try to break all the records I possibly can so they never be broken, so I want to pass the ball all the time. And they're like, okay, I have no idea. Brady under center. Single back formation. Two tight ends on the right. Takes the snap. Now going to hand off to the left. White trying to cut it all the way back, and not a lot of running room again. Gains maybe a little over a yard on the play, up to about the 40-yard line. What up, Hassan? If he sucks so much, why haven't we hired him in some capacity? You ain't lying. Luckily, we have Ron Rivera to hold that off a little longer. But if we were in the coaching market, Byron Leftwich may be at the top of the list. Ooh. Pete Warner out of the game, the linebacker for the Saints. He's been a tremendous pick out of Ohio State. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here for White. Now he has a decent-sized hole. There he goes. And he's going to get a gain of 6, setting up a 3rd and 2 as they cross midfield. We got to hire him ASAP. You studied math, Tim. Don't two negatives make a positive? True. I did study a thing. math, a thing, yeah. Saints win 24-23. I got the Bucs winning tonight. I think the Bucs end up winning this. I just think the Saints are not a very good team right now, but that's just me. Empty backfield set, takes the snap, drops back, quick throw over to the right side, has a man open again, and it's Chris Godwin pushed out of bounds. First down, gains about 5-6 yards on the play, and move the chains. Godwin off to a decent start here. Already 2 catches, about 20 yards on the first drive. Chris Godwin, a really nice wide receiver they have. I really like Chris Godwin. I think he's a tremendous number 2 to Mike Evans, where it's almost like they're 1A and 1B in my opinion. They just do different things, and I really like their wide receiver tandem. Under center, offset I formation, play action. Brady has time, setting up, throwing it to the left side, and it's going to be caught by Perriman, I believe. But there is a flag on the play. No, excuse me, Russell Gage makes the grab, and it's a 12-yard gain, but there is a flag on the play. Not sure the correct mathematization of coaches. But for the pass, holding, defense, number 27, penalty is declined. So it's a 12-yard play to Russell Gage. Oh, they only give him 11 on it. Move the chains, first down. 12 minutes to go here in the first quarter, and we're on the opening drive of the Tampa Bay game. All right, 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line now. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle of White, and White will find a decent hole here and gain 6 yards on the play up to the 30 of the Saints. What up, Andrew? How's it going, man? All right, here we go. 2nd and 4, a little under 11 and a half to go here in the first quarter. Any here watch the entire Dion speech to his new team? I only caught the brief snippets. I did watch the entire thing, and I thought he did a pretty good job. Tom Brady under center. White the single back. Fullback in motion, now the fullback and the offset I. Takes a snap, setting up a screen, and he has to just throw it in the dirt. That is a high IQ quarterback play. A lot of times you just see the quarterback try to fit it into the receiver anyway, because he did have some separation, but Tom Brady sees the lineman barreling down on him, and he doesn't even give White a chance to make a mistake and catch that football and lose yardage. He just throws it into the dirt. And honestly, I've watched quite a bit of football, and I feel like you don't see that enough. I mean, you see it when it's completely broken down, but when there's any sort of space, they try to get him the football. Tom Brady in the shotgun, 3rd and 4 at the 30. Tight end in motion from right to left. Takes a snap. 3-man rush. Brady looking, throwing underneath. It'll be caught by Leonard Fournette, and Leonard Fournette will dive ahead for the first down, getting up to about the 21-yard line. I was meaning to watch it, but you went live. I was watching his introduction to the CU press conference. A lot of people took it the wrong way, but I get what he's saying. I didn't think there was anything wrong with what he said. I think that's very odd. He's just being direct with grown men. I mean, these are 20-year-old men, 21-year-old men. Just be direct. Takes a snap. Handoff to the right side is Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette has a hole. Get to the outside, and he gets tackled from behind in a weird way. I don't know why I guess he must have gotten tripped up from behind, because the guy kind of just grabbed his shoulders and he fell forward. Or I'm not sure. That was kind of a weird. It'll be 2nd and 5. From what I understood, folks taking just bits from it that make it seem severe. No, he was just being direct. He was like, hey, you guys got any questions? Don't talk now. You know, he said to him, he's like, talk now. Don't talk later. If you have something to say, talk to me. Ask me about it now. And yeah, I don't know. I didn't have a problem with anything he said. Tom Brady, has to take a timeout. Didn't like the formation, didn't like the lineup or what, because he had 3 seconds on the play clock, but he did not seem to like it, so he calls timeout. Not a fan of that, but it is what it is. 70 passing touchdowns, 5 rushing touchdowns, 0 interceptions in the red zone since 2020. Wow. Tom Brady does not throw red zone interceptions. That is a pretty wild stat. Imagine throwing 70 touchdowns before you threw 1 pick in the red zone. Is that a record? I feel like nobody does that. I mean, the field's tight. When they drop 8 in coverage, it's tight windows. Like, you are almost bound to make a mistake at some point. Not Brady. 2nd and 5. Offset I formation again to the left. Puts a man in motion, takes the snap. Play action. Brady looking, steps up, throwing it underneath. Gets Leonard Fournette the ball in the flat, and Leonard Fournette will get close to the first down marker. He's just short, up to about the 13-yard line. 3rd and 1 coming up for the Bucs. Nice stats, almost as good as Taylor. But hey, the team sucks right now. They need a shake-up one way or the other. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's odd if you are upset with Deion Sanders. And he was telling them straight up. He's not going to lie to them. He's like, yo, some of you aren't going to be here. Some of you aren't going to have a seat next year. Brady under center. Puts Godwin in motion. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette will dive ahead up to the 7-yard line. 1st and goal, Tampa Bay. 0 chance he goes to Pats unless they change their entire low line and get weapons. What do you think of Brady news of him possibly going back to the Pats next season? I don't think that's happening. More of a chance to go to the 49ers for a year. Yeah, I don't think he goes anywhere near the Patriots because him and Bill haven't been really cordial since. I don't know why that would be. Unless they got rid of Bill, that would be funny. Maybe he would go back then. All right, 1st and goal from about the 6. Brady in the shotgun takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Here's Leonard Fournette. Fournette will dive ahead for only a gain of 1 or so, 1.5, up to the 5-yard line. Brady not going back to the Pats. Pats have no weapons, yeah. But I don't think the weapons isn't the problem. I mean, maybe, I guess, because he does want to win chips. I mean, he doesn't want to go to a team that's not very good. So, I guess there is an argument there as well. They need to get rid of Patricia so that he's so bad play calling. Yeah. Brady in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Fournette in the backfield with him. Tight end in motion from right to left. It looks like zone defense. Takes the snap. Quick throw over to the left side. It's Godwin. And he's going to dive ahead for only 1 yard on the screen pass. Looking like a Scott Turner playbook here. And it is 3rd and 4 now. New England has 3 number 3 receivers. They don't have a 1, true. Or a 2, yeah. I mean, they have the worst wide receivers in the AFC as a unit. Maybe in the league. I mean, who else has... I mean, it's Devontae Parker, Nelson Aguilar, and Jacoby Myers. Who has worse than that? 3rd and goal at the 4. Brady in the shotgun, empty backfield set. 3 receivers to the right. Only 3 down linemen right now for the Saints. Takes a snap. Quick throw over to the right side is Fournette. Fournette trying to get to the edge, and he cannot escape the tackle. And it'll now be 4th and goal from the 3. Great defense here by the Saints. And the Buccaneers will settle for a field goal here at the 3-yard line. And this is what happens. You can have the best quarterback of all time, but when you have bad play calling, you don't get in the end zone. So a lot of people like to blame Taylor Heineke, right? But here we are, the GOAT. And he's still struggling to get it into the end zone because they run a bunch of screens and whatnot. Where's the power O running up the middle, setting up some play action? Come on. From the right side, the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So it's 3-0 now. Tampa Bay on top, and it's a huge drive to start this game. A 9.5-minute drive off the clock to start. And the Saints will now get the ball. He might go to the Pats just to simply tell Bill that we won without him to shove it in his face. Yeah, I mean, they got to have the worst wide receiver. Yeah, I think so. Giants? Giants do have a bad receiving core. They do. Right now, it's really, really bad, but I don't know. Like, okay, so as the 3 receivers, they have Darius Slayton, Kenny Golladay, Sterling Shepard. Are you really taking that over Nelson Aguilar, Jacoby Myers, and Devontae Parker? Like, if these 3 are healthy, even with Kenny Galladay's struggles, I'm still taking these 3, I think. Like Slayton over Aguilar. Maybe like, or I mean, who's the number one over there? Who would you say? I would probably take Slayton over all of them. And I know Kenny Galladay's struggling right now, so that's a problem. But it's not like Devontae Parker is the number 2 is any good either. I don't know. Better chance he'll go to the 49ers. Niners have weapons, but most of all, they have a defense. Yeah, and Niners would be a very interesting fit for him. I doubt they do that because of the capital they spent on Trey Lance. But if they could get a haul for Trey Lance and then sign Tom Brady, now they have an argument. Kenny G is terrible. Slayton is a bum. Most of all, they have an O-line. Yes, the Niners have a really good O-line. But to be honest, New England's best receiver is their CB. You ain't lying, Marcus Jones. You're right. Never mind. Giants have a worse receiving core. They don't have Marcus Jones. You know, I did actually hear Slayton has a high drop rate this year. That's tough. So I guess so. They're both really bad, though. All right, 6:25 to go here in the first quarter. And the Buccaneers are about to kick it off for the Saints' first drive here. It's 3-0 Tampa. All right, we're going to get a return here. Caught it about the goal line. Running down the left side, catches a block down the sideline, and he gets out of bounds and around the 30-ish yard line. I don't see any flags. So, nice return by the Saints, and Dalton will start this drive right around the 30-yard line to start this game. Andy Dalton, and his 10th? No. This is his 10th start on the year. I need Olave to go off for my fantasy. I need Olave to go off for a prop bet I made. Here we go. Dalton under center. Kamara the single back. 2 receivers to each side bunched up. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle to Kamara. And Kamara will get a gain of maybe a yard-ish on the play. So they started this drive on the 29-yard line. He just got to the 30. Okay, they are tied for the 31st worst wide receiver units. I won't fight that. They're bad. Slayton dropped the bomb against us yesterday, Tim. Yes, he did. And I heard that's not the only drop. Yeah. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Here we go. Dalton in the pistol. Takes a snap. Handoff again to the left side. Kamara trying to get to the outside. He will. And he gets out of bounds after a gain of about 4, maybe 5 on the play. So that'll set up 3rd and 4 for the Saints. But Rams have the worst team now. They're literally on their 12th or so offensive line combination. Yikes. Yeah, they're tough. And their first offensive line combination was no good. I can only imagine what it is now. Here we go. Dalton in the shotgun. 3rd and 5. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Pressure immediately, and down goes Dalton. Levante David getting in there on the sack. They brought the house, and it gets home. Under 5 minutes to go now in the first quarter. Tampa Bay will get the ball back here, currently up 3-0. Man, we need a QB, and then the red rocket goes down. Yeah. It is their O-line. It is even worse than our. I heard. I know when I haven't watched many Rams games this year, right? How many times have they been on primetime? Once? And that was all the way back to the first game of the year on that Thursday? So, yeah. They haven't been very good. Yeah, it was the opening day Thursday night game. All right, there's the kick. Line drive, and it's going to make a bounce, but he's going to recover it here. Darden trying to get outside to the right, and not a lot of room to run. He's only going to get to about the 23, 24-yard line. They're going to give him the 24-yard line. 4:07 to go in the first quarter. Son, he would be throwing to Bates till he realized his tight end got downgraded. What? Then again, maybe Bates would be an all-pro if Mahomes was throwing to him 15 times a game. Imagine Mahomes throwing to Terry Curtis Jahan. Yeah, whew. All right. What's my prop bet here? Let's look at my prop bet. What's the... All right, that looks... All right. So I got 2 bets going. I got Mike Evans, Chris Olave, and Chris Godwin to combine for 125 yards and a touchdown. So currently Godwin is at 21 yards. Is Mike Evans even playing? I didn't even notice him out there. Shoot, that might have screwed me. So maybe I can only have Chris Godwin and Olave go for 125 yards and a touchdown. All right, so I need Kamara at over 28.5 receiving yards. I need Tom Brady to stay under 264 passing yards. I need Chris Olave to have over 61.5 receiving yards. I need the total score to stay under 46.5. And I need Tampa Bay to win by 3. And a $25 risk-free bet could turn into 412. That's pretty cool. This is going to be a crappy game, most likely, Roger. But for real, Heineke is better than Mahomes, so we good? You and your under bets. Well, last time these two teams played, it was only 20-10, and it's not like these two offenses freaking slice and dice people, you know? I think I jinxed the Saints the small chances of winning tonight. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tampa Bay stink. You guys have a real chance. Yeah, I think Tampa Bay wins this game, though. I just think the Saints really do stink. They're bad. There's Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge is still a free agent, but I guess he's a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan. Interesting. All right, here we go. 2 receivers each side, single back formation. Looks like Fournette, the running back. Godwin in motion, takes the snap, drops back. Looking, throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by Fournette. Fournette slips a tackle, and he will get a first down. Fighting for extra yards. And it is a gain of about 10, maybe 11. What was your first ever NFL jersey, Tim? My first ever NFL jersey, I believe, was a London Fletcher jersey, and I don't know what happened to it. I'm terrible with stuff. Here we go. Brady under center. Alert, alert. He's checking it out. 3 receivers bunch to the right, takes the snap, handoff to the right side is Fournette, and Fournette will dive ahead. Gains about 3-ish yards. He thought he could get up and run. He looked clearly to be touched, but I could be wrong. What was your first... Sorry. What up, Pat? How's it going, man? Did Ref the District have a good show? I know you like to go over there and hang out with them. They have good content. I don't blame you. But I figured you were over there hanging out with them. Here we go. 2 receivers each side. Brady in motion to the right. 3 receivers bunch to the right. Takes the snap. Looking, scanning, caught. And it's Otten. Otten will get a gain of 3. Now it'll be 3rd and 4 for the Buccaneers. 2.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Buccaneers looking strong. Mine was a Moss on the Pats. I got into football late in life, about 08 or so. Nice. Watch a live podcast in the war about the war in Ukraine. Ooh. 3rd and 4. 3 receivers to the left. 5 guys in the line of scrimmage right now for the Saints, looking to bring a blitz. They only rush 4. Oh, little pick play, and he looked open, and it is dropped. Great coverage there by Demario Davis to get over there and knock it away as well. But definitely looked like it could have been caught for the first down for White. But it'll bring up 4th and 4 now. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Demario Davis is like 74 years old. Ooh, it was just a drop. Not on Demario Davis at all. He just absolutely dropped that pass. All right, Jake Carmada. There's the kick. And it is a fair caught around the 13, 14-ish yard line. And that is where the Saints will start their second drive of the game, with 1:53 to go in the first quarter. Dude needs to sit down, respectively. Came to like and comment, HCTWC. Thanks, man. Thanks, Pat. You better believe. You better believe. Okay. I have an over-under going into some basketball games. Merry little Christmas. And I have an under here. This does not look strong. I have an over that looks decent. A couple later. All right. Let's see if Chris Olave can't get a couple of catches today. Bill needs to step down as coach so Brady can retire and be the coach for the Pats. That would be very interesting. Brady, the coach of the Pats. Off topic, but who do you think is the most inconsistent team in the league? For me, it's the Chargers. The most inconsistent team in the league. Chargers is a great pick. Chargers are definitely a great pick. Do I have a better pick than the Chargers? I would say Detroit is a pretty inconsistent team. But most people don't expect much from them. But they're around, they're 5-7, and they can go off or they can get skunked. They're pretty inconsistent. I would say the Colts are a pretty inconsistent team. Browns are pretty inconsistent. Yeah, I don't know. Chargers is a good answer, though. Is stream only buffering for me? Not doing it often, but occasionally? Ooh, maybe. But that's good. That's a good question. Let me know if other people are. And I don't know what to do about it, but it says right now my stream is in excellent condition. Whatever that means. Here we go. Dalton takes the snap here. Quick throw over the left side, and it's off the hands of his receiver, Olave. And Jamel Dean on the coverage. He was all over it. 2nd and 10. Lions are a good one, too. Jets are not necessarily inconsistent to me. They're just banged up. That's the problem. They're hurt. 2nd and 10. -3 yards of total offense right now for the Saints. Not the start that you wanted to see. 3 receivers to the right. There's a loaded box right now coming from Tampa Bay. 8 guys standing in the box. Really daring Dalton to throw. Takes the snap. Drops back. Looking. Going deep. Has a step. And it's caught. And it's Shaheed making a huge catch. And it's gains about 40-ish yards on the play. Nice inside release. Then fakes outside and up. Dean didn't fall for that at all. Not a great throw by Dalton, but a nice catch by Shaheed, adjusting for the football. Dean never locates it. And Shaheed makes the catch even with it being contested. Gains 40 yards on the play. Up to the 47-yard line of the Bucs. Under center now. Ingram in the game. Well, they have their tackle from moving from left to right. Takes the snap. Drops back. Handoff to the right side. And Ingram. It is Ingram. And Ingram will get a gain of 4. Trevor Penning is now back. Their first-round pick at pick number 19. They don't have him starting right now. He's just being used in spurts, I guess. I do not agree with that, but I guess it's more because he's not healthy yet or not. That turf toe that he explained is no joke, right? You hear turf toe and you think, whatever, it's not a big deal. But he talked about how he, tore the ligaments. He had to get it surgically repaired. Tough. Dalton in the shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to QB keep? No, it's Taysom Hill. And he QB keeps it. I was like, Dalton QB keeping? What? But no, Taysom Hill entered the game. There is a flag, though, on the play. This might be coming back. Holding. Offense number 74. And it'll be a repeat of second down. And it should be a 2nd and 16. James Hurst gets called. Is Mike Evans playing? Yes, I did see him out there, I believe. Jets are good with the future GOAT Mike White. Texans are inconsistent. No, sorry. You mean they are consistent at being good. Yeah, they're very consistent. Consistently bad is consistent. Okay, I see how Jimmy Haslam is going to pay D. Watson. Charges $9 for 5 chicken wings. Everything in a Pilot Flying J went up on price. Here we go. Under center. Takes the snap. Pitch play. No, fakes the pitch. Dalton's setting up. Looking. Now we're going to throw it underneath. And caught by number 5. And he slips a tackle. It's Jarvis Landry who makes the tackle up to about the 46-yard line. And then I'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Tampa Bay 3, Saints 0. Let's take a look here at the first quarter stats. We have Andy Dalton, 1 for 2, 40 yards. Tom Brady, 9 for 11, 58 yards. Leonard Fournette has 4 carries, 17 yards right now, leading the Tampa Bay, and 2 carries, 5 yards for Kamara. Shaheed had that 40-yard bomb from Dalton. And right now you have Fournette, the leading receiver right now for Tampa Bay, 4 catches, 24 yards. Leading tacklers, you have Levante David, who has 3 tackles, including a sack. And Marcus May has 6 tackles right now for the Saints. Suckup has made the only points of the game with his only field goal. You have 6 first downs for Tampa Bay, 1 for the Saints. 0 for 1 on third down for New Orleans, 3 for 5 for Tampa Bay. 11 minutes to 4 minutes in the time of possession. But the Saints do currently have the football, trying to get a drive brewing. They had a nice deep pass to start it, but now they're going to be set up on a 3rd and about 11, or excuse me, 3rd and 8. I think it's more like 3rd and 9, but whatever. You get the idea. 3rd and not very kind. Not that it's impossible, but they got to get something moving. Excuse me. Jared says, hey, Tim, can you research something? Okay. Sorry about that. All right. Tim, are you doing the Washington Sunday Night Football? When are they doing Sunday Night Football? What is Ron's primetime record here? All right, I'll look it up, but I'm just trying to think. Okay, so they won the Monday night game. It's got to be positive. It's got to be. They won the Eagles. They won the Seahawks last year. My guess would be like 5-2 is my guess. But let's see. Ron Rivera, primetime record. I'll have to go back to it. We'll see. All right, here we go. 2 receivers each side. Dalton in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. Takes the snap. Drops back. Blitz coming. Gets rid of it quickly over to the right side and just overthrows his man. Looked like it was Troutman. And it's 4th and 8 now, and the Saints will have to settle for a punt. Trying to pin back the Buccaneers. All right, you know what? Screw the whole situation right that we just said, okay? I don't know who's going to say it, but let's just go through the last couple of seasons. NFL, we'll go to the Commanders, go to Washington, go to schedule. So we just won. We won on Thursday night against Chicago, and we won on Monday night against the Eagles. So we're 2-0 this year. Here's the kick from Gillikin. Gillikin will fair catch right around the 12 or 13-yard line. Sorry, Darton will fair catch it. Gillikin kicked it. So it's the 12-ish yard line is where Papa Brady or whatever. Tom Brady will start this next drive. So we're 2-0 this year. We go to last year. So Thursday we won, so that's 3-0. Monday we won, that's 4-0. And then, but wasn't Dallas like a night game on Sunday? Here we go. Brady in the shotgun. Puts a man in motion. Takes the snap. Handoff to the right side. Now cutting it up the middle is White. And White will only get a gain of 2 on the play up to the 15-yard line. Was this a night game? We did beat the Cowboys on Thursday the year before that. Yeah, so it's going to be a great record. 4-0 so far. Takes a snap. Quick throw over the middle and incomplete. Should have been intercepted. Wow. Terrible throw by Tom Brady there. And it's going to be 3rd and 8. And 55 let him hit him in the chest, and he drops it. Oh, it was on Shy. Never mind. Shy Tuttle got a helmet on there. I was like, how did it end up so close to this dude? He literally let it hit him right in the chest, and he did not see the football at all. Yikes. 3rd and 8. 2 receivers to each side. At their own 15, Evans in motion. Tom Brady takes the snap, looking. Drops back, pumping, avoids the rush. Now going to throw it down the field, and a high throw. Looking for Gage, but there is a flag on the play. Not sure what the flag is. But for the Fasts, holding. Ooh. Defense number 29. I think that's Paulson Adebo. And that'll move the chains on 3rd and 8 after an incomplete pass. And they get a fresh set of downs now at their own 20. So did we not play any more in 2021? Did we not have a Sunday night game? Maybe we didn't. All right, so so we won 2-0 this year, 4-0 last, or 2-0 last year, so 4-0. The Steelers were Monday night, the Cowboys were, so that's 6-0. So right now I see 6-0. Here we go, takes a snap, dropping back, looking, stepping up, throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by the fullback. And he's going to get a gain of 12. So Tampa Bay is going to thrive off that penalty. We swept Dallas in 2020. We did versus Dallas in 2021. Yeah, so we're, I guess, 6-1 on primetime games is what I see, at least. Maybe there's other games that I can't remember on a Sunday night. Here we go. 1st and 10. Tom Brady in the shotgun at their own 32-yard line. 2 receivers to each side. No, excuse me, 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap, drops back. Looking, going deep, and incomplete. Is there not going to be a flag? And no flag on Taylor. It did look like he got there a little early, but they do not get the flag thrown, so it'll be 13:07 to go in the second quarter. 2nd and 10 at their own 32. Miller was the intended target. Oh, no. Good no call. Taylor got his head around, and that is definitely a very good no call. He's playing good defense. Scotty trying to come back to it, and I do not think that should have been pass interference. Good no call there by the ref. Here we go. Tom Brady in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Gage in motion. Now takes the snap. Ooh, a handoff up the middle for White, and it'll be a gain of 2. I mean, whoever that was on the right side of the line was ready to get after the quarterback. He had a great jump on the ball. Fortunately for Tampa Bay, they called the inside draw at the right time. 3rd and 8. Good game yesterday, Commanders fans. I was hoping for the Giants W. Get some rest, guys. There you go. Good game, man. Hey, Tim, thanks, man. That's excellent customer service. I appreciate the time taking a look at that. No worries. 3 receivers to the right. Brady in the shotgun. Takes a snap. 4-man rush. Looking. Going deep. Has a step on his man, and it's Julio Jones. He barely overthrows. Tom Brady upset at something, and he's going to be 4th and 8, and the Buccaneers now will have to settle for a punt. What up, Douglas? Thank you for letting me start. Just overthrown, yep. Ooh, he had... Wow, I mean, Julio was definitely had a step on his man, but the other side on the left was wide open Mike Evans. 4th and 8. There's the kick. And it's going to be a booming kick all the way to a touchback. Not a very good kick there by Carmada. It's a big, long kick, but unfortunately it lands in the end zone. Not good for a pin back deep. But here we go. So it's 3-0, Tampa Bay with 12:17 to go here in the second quarter. The Saints will get the ball now at their own 20-yard line. We were hoping for a Commanders win. Yeah. Neil, as a Giants fan, you watched the game. Do you think the refs, and not that I'm blaming refs or anything, I'm just asking, do you think the refs hurt the Giants, helped the Giants, or were neutral on the game? Where do you feel on that? And nobody attack them for it. I'm just curious I just think it's interesting. Throw down the 1,500 on Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's go. I did bet Tampa as well, so we're on the same page there. Skin them alive. It's sad the NFL lets ties happen. I agree. I think the ties should just be eliminated. Just go into the college format. Why not? Breaking news, Justin Herbert's still under 500 on his career. But he has arm talent and a rocket arm. He has a little bit more than just arm talent. The dude's good. But it's okay. I understand the troll. Take Washington next week. I'm all over it. You think next week Washington's a underdog? Take them with the points. Do you have a Redskins blanket? I do have a Redskins blanket on right now. We had chances to win that game and failed after Curtis ran for 21 yards. We thought we were going to win, and Scott turned tricked on us and called a screen. Yep. La Marvelle Mask Big D. I'm a Habs fan. A Habs fan. Clear as mud. What up, J-Hop? How you doing, man? Your daily reminder, go vote Terry McLaurin to the Pro Bowl. Good idea. I'll be honest with you. Our kicker should have hit that 54-yarder for the W. Ref kept the guys from killing each other. Gotcha. Here we go. Single back formation. They brought in the big man, rookie Penning, as the extra lineman. Takes a snap. Handoff to the right side is Ingram. Ingram will barrel forward and dive ahead for a gain of 4, maybe 5 on the play. And it'll bring up 2nd down and 5 or 6. Yeah, that was a head scratcher for Turner. Yeah. Terry has 945 yards and 3 touchdowns. Such a stud. That's right. I would marry McLaurin. Rivera has to overrule Scott on the stretch run and screen in overtime. He will never do it. No, Mary with an A is the correct one. Here we go. 3 receivers stacked on top of each other to the left, and they're going to keep it to Taysom Hill, and Hill will only get barely past the original line of scrimmage. It'll set up 3rd and a long 4. All right, 3rd and 4. Taysom Hill stays in the game here on 3rd and 4. 11:15 to go in the second quarter. All right, here we go. Hill in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. All right, takes the snap. Only a 3-man rush. Dalton actually is back in the game. Sorry, he takes the snap. Looking, scanning, going down the field, and he's going to be caught. And Shaheed makes another grab. And Shaheed is going to get the first down and up to about the 44-yard line. Giants won't be the 7th seed next week. Oh. Jalen Hurts has turned into a beast. He can beat you from the pocket, and with his legs, totally thought he would struggle at passing from the pocket. Way wrong on him. He's been great. He really has been great. I do think they catered the offense to him in the beginning and helped him out and develop, but now I think he's developed really well. Takes a snap. Handoff to the right side is Kamara. Kamara bouncing it outside, and he's going to get to the edge and get out of bounds to a gain of about 4 on the play, and Kamara runs all the way, jumps over a bench, I think. Jeez. Somehow he's on the other side of the benches. 2nd and 6 now with 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Hurts is my MVP right now. I have to agree, right? With the Chiefs losing again, they're the only one-loss team. He's been having a tremendous year statistically as well. Like, yeah, I don't disagree with that. Here we go. Under center. Puts a man in motion, takes the snap. Play action. No, they jet sweep it. I didn't even notice it. And he's only going to get a gain of a half yard. Good thing the defense of the Buccaneers were way more in tuned than I was. It was Shaheed on the carry. And Buccaneers were not fooled by that jet sweep whatsoever. What up, Jason? After the Cincy loss yesterday, I have Hurts over Mahomes. I have to agree. I love Mahomes. Mahomes is my favorite, but tough game to lose. Douglas, I'm sorry. Hurts is not better than Mahomes. He's talking about on the MVP race. Yeah. I know what he was talking about. We were talking about MVP, not better as in, like, talented or anything. Dalton in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Steps up. Avoids it. Now throwing underneath. And he has a man tight end. Troutman. And Troutman barreling downfield. Laying his shoulder into the defender. Another first down. And here come the Saints. Nice Troutman. Little chip block, then slips out into the flat. Nobody there to cover him. Dalton avoids the rush, sees him late, gets it to him, wide open, and he just gets downfield. Easy money there. 1st and 10, up to the 31-yard line. Single back formation. Dalton under center takes the snap. Play action. Dalton looking, scanning, pumping. Thought he liked something, didn't. Now he's going to keep it, and Dalton will make somebody slip to the ground. And he does end up gaining a yard. Looking pump fakes, little moves, little shiftiness from the red rifle. Hurts has gotten better and better every year he's played. Most improved player in the league by far, and he will win MVP, probably. I thought you guys kept the offense from firing on all cylinders with that opening drive fumble. Our biggest problem hasn't been scoring. It has been closing games. Really? Thought you guys have been pretty good in close games. 2nd and 9. Dalton under center. Takes the snap. Looking, scanning, pumping. Pumping again. Now going backside. And wide open is Taysom Hill. And a touchdown, New Orleans. The red rifle. Using the pump fakes to get the safety to move all the way to the right. And then just coming backside, look at Andy Dalton work. Pumping again, and then comes all the way backside, and the zone defense could not get there in time. Great quarterbacking, and he took a hit as he threw. That was nice by Andy Dalton. There's the PAT. The kick is up. The kick is good. And it's 7-6 with the Saints on top here with 7:33 to go in the second quarter. Fair enough. Yo, I've ran over my third nail in 2 months. Different tires. Oh, my gosh. You're like my wife. You're a nail magnet over there. I have to change. I feel like I do that all the time. I have to go plug a tire because my wife ran over another nail. $138. So one more free throw, and we get the over. Bang, bang. All right, won that over. Okay, have it your way. Tim, don't change your own tires. That's so 1983. What are you doing, 22? David is not happy with that touchdown pass. Whew. Have someone change your tires for you. You don't want to get your Heineke jersey messed up. 52 of you in the chat. Thanks for being here. If you haven't already, hit the like button. And if you're new, subscribe. We're here every Sunday night, Monday night, Thursday night, as well as every Washington game. Come hang out with us. We are 23 subscribers away from 4,200. Pretty cool. Sam Howell changes my tires. Kevin, the PRF. I had to go look this up because I wasn't sure about one game. We were 2-2 in primetime in 2021, beat the Giants and Seahawks, crushed by Dallas, and lost to Philly on a Tuesday primetime game due to COVID. Oh, yeah. That's right. The COVID game got pushed back. Okay, so 6-2. So I was close. I thought it was 5-2 on primetime, but we're 6-2. Nice. Bucks are done. Sticks a fork in them, says Travis. Wow. Already calling it the Saints' way. Jeez. What up, Justin? Sleeping, Tim? Oh, I guess because of my blanket. Can you guys see my blanket for real, or what? No way you can see the blanket. Who's sleeping? I liked that Tuesday game, yeah. I said the Saints would win 24-23. That's worst case scenario for me. Here we go. Dalton. Here we go. Three receivers to the left. Takes a snap. Handoff to the right side is Fournette. Fournette is going to... Nice jump over a defender. Leaping over a diving defender. So then he gets a gain of about 4, maybe 5 on the play. Going to be 2nd and 5 coming up for the Buccaneers. Are we fight Arvastier? Are we fight Arvastier? What? Here we go. 2nd down. 5 yards. Takes a snap. Quick throw. Over left side. Has a man. Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin will get close to the first down marker. And they do give it to him. Move the chains. It'll be 5 yards for Chris Godwin. Do you think Todd Bowles is horrible? I don't know. I don't think so. I just think I don't like Brian Leftwich in the offense. I think their defense is solid, though, and that's Todd Bowles' forte. Jason has his own personal camera on you. He can see everything. Brady under center. Puts a man in motion. Takes a snap. Handoff to left side is Fournette. Fournette trying to get it outside, and no, he cannot. Tripped up by Granderson, and he loses 2 yards on the play. Nice defense on the Saints. 6:15 to go here in the second quarter. Nice move on, is that Donovan Smith? Man, he made Donovan Smith look silly on that play, and he gets the tackle. Man, Fournette looks like a super top-heavy today. He's just been tripping over everything. Takes a snap. Drops back. Brady avoids the rush. Now going to throw it underneath. It'll be caught and hit immediately by Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette makes the catch, but Taylor makes the tackle, and it will be another loss of 2. Now it's going to be 3rd and about 14 for the Buccaneers. Do you think the Niners go after Mayfield now? I don't think so. I don't know. I think they kind of liked Purdy. They drafted him for a reason. See what you got in him. I know you have Trey Lance anyway. Like, do they really think Baker Mayfield's going to improve their team that much? Maybe they bring him in if he's willing to take a backup role. Maybe he can come into the starter if Brock Purdy doesn't work out. Maybe. Takes a snap. Drops back. Brady has pressure. Avoids it. Going up. Now going to the left side. And goes to Chris Godwin again. And this one's incomplete. And that'll bring up 4th down and force a punt. And the Saints will get the ball back here with 5:05 to go in the second quarter. That offensive line is trash. I like Donovan Smith, though. Donovan Smith overall plays pretty well. But that play, he got destroyed. Or at least he used to play well. I don't watch a lot of Bucs games, so maybe he's terrible. Talks of Rams looking into Baker. Ugh. Or maybe you're talking about the Rams offensive line. Yeah, the Rams offensive line is horrible. Oh, nice return. Here comes the Saints. And I think it's Shaheed down the right sideline. One man to beat, and he's out of bounds. The punter pushes him just out of bounds, and Shaheed nearly broke it loose. And it's a 4:50 to go in the second quarter, and the Saints already dang near in field goal range, if not already. Carmada barely pushing him out of bounds, and he's upset about it. Nice return there for the Saints, and the Red Rifle will have tremendous field position here in the second quarter. What got this game? Yeah, let's go ahead and set up a poll. That's a good question. Even though you said what got this game, I just think you meant who got this game. Who do you got? Do you got the Bucks? Or do you have the Saints? Ask your community. Travis is already saying game over. The NFC South is looking worse than ours than in 2020. I don't even know if the Bucks get to 7 wins at this point. They probably play some division games, but Bucks are not looking great, that's for sure. Saints, I already said, do not look great. Atlanta is meh at best. Carolina's awful. So yeah. Amazing how far the last 2 champs have fallen. Well, that's what happens when you sell out, right? You know, people want to sell out for the Super Bowl, but you don't really build a sustained winner at that point, right? Think about these last 2 teams' rosters, right? They've gone really older, bringing in older vets on 1 or 2 year deals. And they leave. Then you also trade away your first-round picks. To be fair, the Buccaneers did not do that, but definitely the Rams did. But they definitely went the route of paying some high-dollar older vets that are not there anymore, and Ndamukong Suh, or of course Tom Brady. Of course he's still here, but Julio Jones now, things like that. They sold themselves to the devil for the rings. Yep, he's come to collect. I'm sorry, we got this game. I got you. Who is this Shaheed guy? Man, he's balling, isn't he? I'm not familiar with Shaheed at all either. Let's look. Shaheed. Rashid Shaheed. That's a name, isn't it? Dude, this season he's only got 8 catches, 664 yards, and a touchdown all year long. And now today, he's already got 2 catches for 59 yards and a big punt return for the Saints. He's put his mark on this game early. Oh, yeah. Where did he go to school? Weber State. 24-year-old out of Weber State. Interesting. All right, they're at the 40-yard line of the Buccaneers. 2 receivers each side. Dalton in the pistol. Takes a snap. Handoff to the right side is Kamara. Kamara, not a lot of room to run, will dive ahead for only a gain of a yard up to the 39-yard line. Watt Holmes. What up, Watt? Who almost had a heart attack when Taylor Heinicke almost threw a pick at the end of the game? Dude almost picked it off, and I fell, or then he fell or slipped. Yeah, it was a wild up and down game, that's for sure. Niners aren't signing Baker. The 49ers signing Josh Johnson off the Denver practice squad. Yes. They still could go after Baker if they wanted it, though. But yes, they did sign Josh Johnson. All right. Dalton in the shotgun takes the snap. Great protection. Dalton has all day long. Now he has to finally get flushed, and now he's just going to throw it away. Great coverage on the back end. Couldn't find anybody open, and it's 3rd and 9 for the Saints. All right, 4:02 to go here in the second quarter. We got 60 of you in here. Awesome. If you haven't already, hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. All right, 4:02 to go in the second. Dalton, 3rd and 9. 2 receivers to each side. Kamara in the backfield with him. No, it's not Kamara. Takes a snap, drops back. Looking, stepping up, going deep, has a man, and it's going to be dropped by Chris Olave. Olave found the hole in the cover 2 on the right side. Dalton lays a dot, and Chris Olave cannot haul it in. Oh my gosh, he just didn't look it in. He put his head clearly down before the ball got there. He was worried about his feet, I guess, even though he was like 3-4 yards in and yet he somehow does not come down with it. And now the Saints will have to punt, even though they had started at the 40-yard line. Gillikin. We have to be honest, we need a whole new O-line. I am hip. Can't remember what year that was, but we definitely had Josh Johnson at QB one year. Yep. He was the year that we had, it was the year that Alex Smith got hurt. It was 2018. And Alex Smith went down, and then we ended up at the using the butt fumble. And Josh Johnson came into the game against New York. And it was one of the most exciting times to be alive. All right. Nice down by the Saints here at about the 11-yard line. Didn't let it bounce into the end zone. And it will be a 11-yard line is where Tom Brady and the offense will start this next drive with 3:56 to go in the second quarter. Saints 7, Tampa Bay 3. Dalton 5 for 9, 117 yards and a touchdown. Tom Brady 12 for 8, 73 yards, no touchdowns. Andy Dalton out-dueling the GOAT. But yeah, dude, me and my buddy Tim, I think we were losing 40 to nothing. We were losing 40 to nothing against the Giants. And then Josh Johnson came in, and first, once we saw number 8 instead of number 6, we were jumping and up and down for joy. We were it's a raid! It's a raid! And it was just making a scene. It was hilarious. We were up in the 400 level second. Everybody was laughing at us because we were just up, like, so excited. And the whole time we were screaming for Josh Johnson to come in the game. And once he did, we were up there. And then Josh Johnson went on to score 3 touchdowns and 2 two-point conversions. And we were through the roof. Like, Josh Johnson was going to win MVP or something. Like, it was amazing. What a time to be at the game. Oh, that was a fun game. Yeah, he's been in the league for 20 plus years. No spring chicken. Wow. But Carolina's 3-1 in the division. That is weird, isn't it? 14 years in the league. Yep. What up, Just Nope? Josh Johnson says, hold my AARP card, Tom Brady. Okay, is the QB Tagovailoa at Maryland University Tua from the Dolphins' brother? Yes, they are. Talia Tagovailoa is Tua's brother. I know they got the same last name, but sometimes that don't mean nothing. But no, you are correct. They are brothers. All right. Yep. So Tom Brady going to start this drive at their own 11-yard line. Single back formation. Looks like they brought in an extra lineman. Takes a snap. Play action, though. Setting it up, and he's just going to throw it in the dirt. Oh, Godwin was super covered on that one. Thanks for the info. I've been wondering. Yeah, no worries. Texans are 1-10-1, so I'm feeling the same. Dalton's 67 years old. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Brady in the shotgun takes the snap. Delayed handoff, handing it up to Rachaad White. And White will bounce off tacklers and actually get a gain of 5 on the play. Nice tough running there by the rookie. 3.5 to go here in the second quarter. Tom Brady has 3rd and 5 now at their own 16. My Wolfpack giving Tagovailoa a concussion in the bowl game. Is it NC State versus Maryland in a bowl game? That's pretty cool. Or is the Wolfpack a different Wolfpack? All right. Brady in the shotgun takes a snap. 4-man rush. Quick throw underneath and caught by White with plenty of room to run. And he's going to get a first down and more up to about the 28-yard line. All right. Buccaneers keep the drive alive here with under 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Can they get some points on the board before halftime? The Saints do get the ball first coming out of half, so Tampa Bay would definitely behoove them to get something before the Saints will get the ball. 2:35 to go. They're definitely being very slow and methodical here. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for White. White will try to dive ahead for anything he can. Maybe a gain of 2 up to the 30. NC State versus Maryland in the Duke Mayo Bowl. Interesting. Still bought me a Dameon Pierce jersey. Yeah, he's been great. Why not? All right, 2nd and 8. Well, the Buccaneers, I guess they are going to be content to let the 2-minute warning come and go here. So that is where we will stop here. 7-3. Saints on top with 2 minutes to go in the first half. So we're watching Barnyard at half. I'm just never going to watch Barnyard. I am never going to do it. So that now this meme will just stay there forever of me watching Barnyard. Roger Smith got away from the RSO, and it cost us the game. Why does Scott think he can make Taylor a volume passer? And Tim, don't say we were behind and had to pass. That game was close throughout. Well, let me tell you, when Taylor was getting in there, going up, hurrying up to the offense, running some 2-minute O, and we were just ready for him to sling it, we were moving, man. What I didn't like about it is that we definitely did not help the offensive line. That was horrible, with no chips or anything. Taylor was under duress most of the game. And then so many wide receiver screens in like inopportune moments, it looked like. I don't know why we didn't just continue to either, if you want to run out of shotgun, continue to run normal passing patterns. It's been working. Or, as you say, go under center and run the frickin' ball, man. The anemic Buccaneers, so far, so true. The winning team has to douse themselves with a huge tub of Duke's mayo as a celebration. Alrighty, 60 of you in the house. Alright. Oh, we got a couple new subscribers. Appreciate you guys. Does it tell me who subscribed? It does not, but I appreciate you subscribing. When team has does themselves with a huge tub of Duke's mayo as a celebration. Is that true? That sounds horrible. I hope FedEx is packed for Sunday Night Football. We need to make some noise. Oh, is it actually going to be Sunday Night Football now? Interesting. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Drops back. Looking. Throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by White. White cutting it upfield and gains about 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 4 now. Up to the 34-yard line. All right. Brady in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back. Looking, throwing it to the right, and Kaz's man caught by Mike Evans. 1st down up to the 48-49-yard line. Oh. No, it's incomplete. Let's see. Possession. 1-2. Yeah, I mean, that looks like a catch to me. I don't know why they didn't call that a catch originally, but he definitely got 2 feet in bounds. It looks like he maintains possession throughout, and it should be a 1st down and a catch, is what it looks like to me. Yeah, they said it earlier today. Skins, Giants, Week 15, Sunday Night Football. We need confirmation of this ASAP. Interesting. Hold on. Let's do it. 2022. Sunday night. 8:20. Yep, we are Sunday Night Football. Washington versus New York Giants. Sunday, December 18th. And it will be Washington against New York at 8:20. On a Sunday night. Y'all didn't know this until now? Yeah, well, it was question marks until recently. Like, I think this was literally a game that said to be determined. They didn't know when it was, just like the Dallas game. So when did that get announced? Did you have it in the Discord? Did you announce it in the Discord on the Twitter post? I hadn't seen it yet. Yeah, I don't know. Saw it on Twitter the mid-afternoon. Gotcha. I even at you? My fault. I missed it. I was sleeping until 6:30, 7 o'clock, so had to get my sleep in, man. You know what I'm saying? But thanks. We were too busy mourning the loss of Jimmy G. Spot, yeah. We need to show out. This is the biggest game of the year. We must win this game. I kind of agree. You always sleep, and I try to sleep where I can, man. Yesterday, I had 10-pin parlay of each team plus 3. The Chiefs was the one of those teams. If they had gotten that 3rd down and 11, they would have kicked the field goal to push it to 6. And thank God they did. Wait, did you hit it? Did you win the 10-pick parlay? That's huge. All right, they do reverse it, and it will be a catch and 1st down up around the 48-ish yard line. Tyrann Mathieu tried to lay the hit, but no good. Takes a snap, looking, quick throw over the left side, and it's intercepted! And Demario Davis gets it at the 50-yard line. Trying to go a quick slant on the left. And the Saints get the interception here with 1 minute and 27 seconds to go. And the Saints will have an opportunity. Now they add points before. Demario Davis looked like he was going to blitz. And he fools. Oh, I see. That is beautiful. Wow, that was a beautiful play. Demario Davis acted like he was going man-to-man on the tight end that was coming across the field, slips off, and then just drops perfectly in the position for Davis to get the interception on the slant pass. Brady thought he had man-to-man. That is high-level defense right there. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Dalton going to the left side and has his man. And it looks like it's going to be caught by Olave's first catch of the game. And it looks like right around the first down marker. We'll see if they give it to him. And it will be 1:14 and counting. They do give them the first down up to the 39-yard line. 3 receivers to the right. Dalton in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back. Looking. Throwing it to the right side. And he has another catch for Shaheed, who gains 12 yards now, and that's another first down. They're well inside field goal range now after a couple of nice grabs, and it's out of bounds at 59 seconds. So Tim sleeping in his Heineke jersey. Lurked. Yep, that was beautiful defense. All right, so Tampa Bay is going to use a timeout here. The clock was already stopped anyway, so they want some more time to make sure their defense is rested and in the correct positions. So they use their timeout. Not a bad idea. That was a heck of a play by Demario Davis, and great design by the Saints defensive coordinator. He made it look just like man-to-man. That was beautiful defense. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle here for Kamara. Kamara trying to bounce it out, now cuts it up the middle, zigzagging around, and he'll get a gain of 5 on the play up to the 22-yard line. 51 seconds left in the second quarter. Saints making sure they don't leave much time left for Tom Brady and company if they do end up having to settle for a field goal. Rushing to the line now. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Looking, scanning. Going to throw it underneath. It's going to be caught by Kamara. Kamara trying to get to the edge. Does slip a tackle. And he's going to get a couple of extra yards because of it. Gain of 3 up to the 18-yard line. And now the Saints will use a timeout. You doing Weddle at halftime? Yeah, sure. Respect to Heineke. What up, Big Zimp? We lit. What up, Pig? Whatever happened to the Saints fan? Whatever happened to Saints fan, Tim? Did I used to have a Saints fan? Oh, yeah, Who Dat Center. Yeah, what happened to Spoiled? Yeah, I haven't talked to Who Dat in a while. Spoiled. I don't know. I know he has his own channel doing his own thing, which is cool. Good for him. Here we go. Dalton in the shotgun. Tampa might be bringing a blitz here on 3rd and 2. Man-to-man defense, it looks like. Takes the snap. They fake the blitz. Only a 4-man rush. Pressure's coming anyway, though. And then going over the top. Oh, my gosh. Landry dropped a one-handed grab. Wow. Dalton can't believe it. Man, Dalton and Pat McAfee are brothers, aren't they? Jeez. Is it just me or they look just alike? Pat, especially with that beard. Like, Pat McAfee doesn't have a beard, but because he has the beard, it almost makes him even look more like Pat McAfee's brother. All right, 4th and 2, 38-yard attempt with 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Lutz on the right hash, the snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick is good. So the Saints extend their lead just before half, 10-3 now. 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Tom Brady in the offense. We'll see if they try to push the ball downfield or do something here, because the Saints do get the ball coming out of halftime. Could be dangerous. That was not a little out of the reach. That was a perfect throw, and it should have been grabbed by a guy like Jarvis Landry. Coolness and Dr. Pig, that's racist. Oof. Nice pop of the toe. All right. What will the Buccaneers do? Do they try to get aggressive? I'm sure they're going to try to return this unless Lutz just kicks it out of the back of the end zone. Oh, that's cool. Jameis Winston still has a C on his chest. That's interesting. All right. There's the kick. It will be brought out of the end zone. Running to the left side now. Darden will go out of bounds. Ooh, shoving afterwards. Darden shoved a defender. And I guess none of the refs ended up seeing it. They were deep inside the Saints bench, so a lot of other people around. I guess the refs missed it. I see why the Saints are starting Dalton over Winston. It's the hair. It's crazy the Saints are only a game out of the division lead right now. All right, so Tom Brady will just kneel the ball. So we do come to the end of the first half. Let's take a look here at the first half stats. We have Andy Dalton, 8 for 13, 142 yards and a touchdown. Tom Brady, 15 for 23, 103 yards and 1 interception. Leading ball carriers, you got White with 8 carries, 25 yards. And you have Alvin Kamara, 5 carries, 15 yards. Neither team running particularly well at all. Leading receivers, you have Shaheed, 3 catches, 71 yards. And Chris Godwin with 4 catches, 26 yards. Leading tacklers right now, you have Marcus May with 7. And you have Davis and David both having 4 tackles on the day, but David also has a sack. Field goal kickers, both of them 1 for 1. 1 for 1 on extra points for Lutz. 3 punts for either team. Taking a look here at the team stats. We have 11 first downs for the Buccaneers. 6 for the Saints. 2 for 6 on third down for New Orleans. And 5 for 9 for Tampa. And we have 3 penalties against the Saints. None against Tampa Bay. And the Buccaneers are winning the time of possession almost 19 to just over 11. So the Saints, 10-3 in this game. What do we got Weddle-wise here? Who are we starting with? Check out Twitter post. Yeah, I will after Weddle. That'll be good. Debo. You want to start with Debo? All right. Debo Samuel. All right. So not a receiver. We are in the NFC, but not the NFC West. Let's just go with Logan Thomas. Okay, we're on Washington. Interesting. It's not a wide receiver. It's not a running back. It's under 6'6". Is it Heineke? No, it's not. But we have a 6'1" player. Is it Brian Robinson? It is Brian Robinson. That's cool. Good old B-Rob getting some love. Cole Turner. We'll start with Cole Turner on the hard mode. Oh, jeez. All right, so we are on offense in the NFC East. We have a 6'6" player. A young player, though. Only 21 years old. Let's go with Evan Neal. Nope. He's 6'7". I thought he was 6'6". 6'7", Evan Neal was. It is a tackle, not on the Giants. It's a young tackle on one of these two teams. Oh, is it Smith? Tyler Smith? It is Tyler Smith. Tyler Smith is 6'6". I thought he was 6'5". But okay. There you go. Quick and easy. Couple of NFC East peeps. Dalton Schultz or Dallas Goedert. Yeah, that was quick. Yep. Goddard, I'd take Winston over Heineke. What up, Chersme? How you doing? David's 49ers. If Bucks lose tonight, they don't make the playoffs because they will lose next week to the Niners. Ooh. Would y'all rather have Dalton or Heineke? Honest answers. I would rather... Personally, I would rather have Heineke, but that's just me, I guess. But then again, I mean, Dalton's playing well tonight. I don't necessarily hate Heineke or Dalton today, but I don't think Dalton with our offensive line would be any good at all. I think he would be struggling. I'd rather have Heineke over Mahomes. Wow. Oh yeah, Twitter posts. I'm an idiot. Just sitting here. Twitter posts. Let's look. What do we got today? All right. NFL sack leaders. We got Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa has 14.5 sacks already? Jeez. No, I guess that's... Man, I don't know. That's huge. Matthew Judon has 13. Micah Parsons has 12. Micah Parsons, what a stud, isn't he? Gosh, he had, 10 last year? Now he's already at 12 this year? Oof. Max Crosby has 10.5. Chris Jones has 10. Myles Garrett has 10. Burns has 10. And Alex Highsmith has 10. Wow. 7 possible fits for Baker. We have the Saints, Falcons, Colts, Bucks, Packers, Rams, or Niners. Several teams have priority over San Francisco as far as the waiver wire is concerned. Interesting. I think I would choose, as far as the waiver, I can see him going... He's either going to go to the Rams or the Niners. Those are like the two options. I feel like those are the only two options right now. Travis Hunter is expected to make his official announcement on the transferring to Colorado soon to join NFL Hall of Fame coach cornerback Deion Sanders. I think that's awesome that Deion Sanders, man, he seems to be a great leader of these young men, and that's got to be my favorite part by a mile. He seems to really be teaching them accountability, how to act right, and just becoming better human beings as a whole, and also coaching up some really talented teams. So does Baker go to the Niners? I feel like, I don't know, maybe not. I feel like there's a chance he will, but I could be wrong. True to Tim, heck no to the Heineke over Mahomes. The Lions are playing just well enough for Dan Campbell to keep his job? Probably. You think Deion would be a good NFL coach? I think Deion could be almost good at whatever he wants to be. So, yeah, to answer your question, I think he would be a good NFL coach. But I think he's going to be a much better college coach because of this father mentality he has. Obviously, he has a son at college age, so he knows how to handle a 21-year-old, 19, 20, 22-year-old. So he understands that and knows where their headspace is. And I think right now where he is a prime spot. And he's awesome. I think he's really cool. Baker's done. He's not even backup material at this point. Massive bust. Yep. I couldn't believe he went number 1 that year. That was so shocker. He was not supposed to go number 1. It was him, Darnold, Rosen, and Allen. And most people had Baker as the fourth best quarterback out of that draft going into. I remember that. I liked Baker. I wanted him, but then all of a sudden they shocked and took him number one. That was definitely crazy. Baker goes to the 49ers. They win the Super Bowl. Do they trade Lance? NFL is so confusing sometimes. No, I think they have to stick with Lance. And I don't even think Baker Mayfield will start. I think that Baker Mayfield will just be a solid backup to Purdy in case over Josh Johnson. Like, I don't think that he would go to the Niners to start. I don't think he would end up on... Like, I feel like you'd only go to the Rams if he wanted to start, but it also depends on who waives him, right? Waivers. Deion told the Colorado team to enter the Porter transfer because he doesn't want them. I don't know what he's... I don't think he did that. I don't remember that quote at all. I listened to the whole thing, and then somebody else shared that. When did he say enter the portal? Deion Sanders tells players to transfer out. Hit the portal. What does he say? Hold on. Okay, I see what you're saying. Go ahead and jump in that portal. I guess he's saying, like, if you're not ready to be a part of this. And he's like, it's fine. If you jump in the portal, I'll replace you. Like, if you don't want to be here, that's fine. Get out. I feel like that's what he's trying to say in that quote. I just listened to it again. I see what you're saying. So if you want to... So I want y'all to get ready to go ahead and jump in that portal and do whatever you're going to get, because the more of you jump in, the more room you make. Yeah, and I think that's more of a... I mean, maybe it's him telling them, you know what, just go ahead and get out because I don't want any of you. Maybe. That's possible. But I don't know. There's another interpretation of more saying, you know, like, if you don't want to be here, get in the portal kind of thing. Like, if you don't want to be a part of this, that's fine. But I see what they're saying now. I missed that part when I was listening to it clearly. Apparently, JSU has been stealing Deion Sanders' stuff. Well, he got a wallet stolen, but I don't know who. We don't know who stole it. Hello, the former number one pick would be the backup to Mr. Irrelevant. Yeah, that is pretty funny. He announced his son would be the QB. Yes, he did say that. So he said, and the quarterback's coming, and about 10 others. They're dogs, is what he said. He clearly change is going to be made. So I don't think that's a big deal at all. Like, as far as, like, yeah, I mean, some of you are not going to have a starting spot next year. You're 1-11. Why in the world would you start? So, hey, if you want to hop in the portal, go ahead. If you don't want to be here, otherwise you get ready to work. Tim, hush your mouth. That's good. Hey, chat, can I sub in for Charles Leno? Yes, please do. Trevor Siemian might be the better than Baker. I'm in the building now. What's up, bro? It sucks for scholarships, kids. That's the breaks, though. I mean, is it? I mean, you know, it sucks for them. Well, of course. I mean, like, yeah, if you don't have an opportunity to play at the school that you obviously chose to go to anymore, I mean, a part of that sucks. But you didn't earn the right to keep it. You know, it's one thing if you were 9-3 this season and they ended up firing the coach because they didn't like it, and then they hire a new coach, and it's like, hey, you played a pretty good year, and now, all right, well, now I'm bringing in my son to play quarterback over you. It's like, dude, I was balling. Just because they had a disagreement with the head coach and they don't want him here anymore doesn't mean that I wasn't worthy of the starting job. That would suck, right? But you're 1-11. You haven't earned the right to continue to play, right? There's nothing about football. That Sunday night game gonna be such a headache, so many emotions. I'm ready for it. There you go. Leno is slightly above average. He's fine and cheap for the position. Yeah, I don't want to go cheap on left tackle. That's the problem. Leno's a bust. He got whooped every play. Leno is average at best. He's not above average in my opinion. There's the kick. And it is a touchback. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want to bench him because there's nobody else behind him that I would rather play. But he is not good. We need the Saints to win. Yeah, because you want to see Ritter in the playoffs. That's why. No, I'm saying he's cheap. I'm saying he's cheap for the position. Like, excellent value. Yeah, but left tackle's out of position you go cheap on. You don't want a value position at the left tackle, in my opinion. That's one you want. You want it up there. Here we go. Olave in motion, takes the snap, handoff up the middle here for Kamara. Kamara kind of slipped, and he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second and 10 now at their own 25. You're not saying he's cheap? Did you not say he's cheap? You're saying he's cheap for the position. Thought you did say he's cheap. It looks like you said he's cheap to me. But here we go. Second and 10. Hill in the game as the quarterback here in the shotgun. Hill takes a snap. Is going to keep it here. And he dives ahead for a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 7 now for the Saints. He's not expensive. He's very cheap for the position. I mean, like, he was getting paid, just over $10 million a year? Like $11, $12 million a year? All right, 3rd and 7. What do the Saints have in store here? They're currently up by 7. This is the opening drive of the second half, trying to extend their lead. 2 receivers each side. Tampa Bay looking like they're doing a soft zone here. Takes the snap. Drops back, looking, has time. Not going to throw it underneath. It'll be caught by Ingram. And Ingram will only get back to the original line of scrimmage. And it is 4th down. Levante David makes the tackle, and that'll force a punt. Why do they have Mark Ingram in on 3rd downs? Why wouldn't you have Kamara in 3rd downs? Like, Ingram should be your 1st down running back. And then, okay, so Alvin Kamara was on the game. Okay, never mind. He was on the field. They just put him out in wide receiver. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, 3-year, $37 million. It's not even $13 million a year. That's super cheap. I would not say he's excellent value at all. He's an average tackle. There's the kick from Gillikin. Line drive all the way back to the 12-yard line. Darden going to the left side, trying to... Ooh, that might be a block in the back. And it is out of bounds after a gain of about 26, 27 yards. And they do not call block in the back. Okay, fair enough. Never mind. And it will be a 27-yard line here for Tampa Bay. Don't we have Charles and Paul in the draft? Are they that bad we can't try them out? Charles is not a very good tackle. He's more of a guard, but he got hurt, I believe. I believe he's hurt. I thought. I could be wrong. But anyway, Charles is okay at guard. I don't have a problem much with Charles at guard. He's not great, but he's okay. And yeah, I'm not a big Leno guy. Never have been a big Leno guy. The only reason people are talking about Leno today is because of that last play, which wasn't his fault. No, there's definitely more than that. I mean, when he first got here, he got freaking Ryan Fitzpatrick hurt. So, he's not been great the whole time he's been here. He's been average, and it's whatever. Don't get me wrong. Like, he's the least of our problems on our O-line. He's probably our best offensive lineman, and that's not saying much. My 9-year-old daughter can block better than Leno. It's all his fault. Left tackle, first round pick. I bet your bottom dollar. That's our pick. Hold me to it. Yeah. We definitely do not believe in the offensive line, and that is disappointing. The only one I don't believe in is guard. Like, I don't want to pay high dollar on guards, but a center and the 2 tackles I would pay high dollar for, and then I would try to get value out of my guards, and I would draft tackles that are subpar tackles at the NFL level, but that can play guard. A la Sadiq Charles. I thought Sadiq Charles could be a great guard out of the 4th round, right? Or 3rd, 4th round, whenever we drafted him. I think it was a 3rd round pick that year out of LSU. I think that's a fine pick. Move him into guard, play some guard. I think he plays pretty well there. Lenore's more of an agile attacker. I never liked him when we need Trent Williams type of power and some agility. Yeah, Trent Williams is top notch, though. Not everybody gets a Trent Williams. There's probably no better tackle in the NFL than Trent Williams. He's that good. All right, here we go. Buccaneers back on the field on offense. Julio Jones in motion from left to right. Brady in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here. White bouncing off tacklers and will try to get ahead for a gain of about 3 up to the 29-yard line. Who doesn't want Trent Williams? Everybody, yeah. Everybody wants him. We've been spoiled at left tackle with Chris Samuels and then Trent. Yeah, we really have. Here we go. Brady in the shotgun. 2 receivers each side. At their own 29-yard line, 2nd and 7. Takes the snap, drops back. Steps up, looking, going to the right side, and high throw and goes up and gets it is Mike Evans. Mike Evans with a very tough catch, and he's going to make it for a gain of 22 yards. Man, that is a very tight hole in one cover 2 defense right there. Jeez. But that's a 6'5" wide receiver for you right there. Just goes up and goes and gets it over everybody. 11:33 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Brady under center, takes the snap. Play action. Tom Brady looking, going deep, and looking for Julio, and incomplete. Tom Brady frustrated. Something about outside. I don't know if he wanted Julio to go outside or if he wanted quarterback, or if he's yelling at himself for throwing it too far outside, or what. The Bucs been testing Taylor all game. Yep. You want a 1st-round left tackle? Are there any? Will there be any left when we pick? Everything is available every year. Well, fair enough. We'll see. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Ricard White making some guys miss and diving ahead for a gain of 8. Oh, but there's a flag on the play. Holding offense number 72. Bring back the play, and it'll be 2nd and 20. Josh Wells gets called for it. I wanted Trevor Penning last year. I thought he was going to be a great potential tackle out of the 1st round, and I would have loved that at pick 16. A trade back to pick 16 and getting a left tackle to me was top dollar. I would have loved that. If we got Penning and then we got George Pickens in the 2nd, I wanted Leo Chenal in the 3rd, but if you would have said, okay, fine, we got to go Brian Robinson, fine. I love me Brian Robinson. Didn't love it in that pick, but oh well, I'll take it. And then we go from there. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Brady throwing it underneath. It'll be caught. Little dancing here by White, and White will be a gain of 3. I would have picked somebody other than Percy Butler, too. That was not a great pick, but oh well, what are you going to do? Here we go. 3rd and 17 now for the Bucs. Takes a snap, drops back. Brady looking. Steps up, avoids the rush, throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by White. White getting some yardage here. Fumble! Ball's out! Who's going to get it? And the Saints hop on it. And it, unfortunately for the Saints, rolls way deep. So it's like a short punt right now. But White fumbles the football from behind. And the Saints will get the ball at the 32-yard line. So it's essentially feels... I mean, it's a fumble, but it kind of feels like a bad punt. And Cameron Jordan getting the big punch there. And then he got kicked by a Saints player even farther backwards. All right. It was going to be a punt anyway, just not a very good punt. At about the 32-yard line, the Saints will get the ball back. Lead shutdown quarterly DTs with what salary cap? I did not want to pay Brandon Sheriff all that money. I did not want to pay a top dollar on guard. I turn off salary cap in Madden. We should have gave Trent Williams a big bag of money. He didn't want to play here. That's nothing. He didn't want to play here. And that's okay. Who doesn't? Jones, we want a perfect team. Who the heck doesn't? Yeah. We're not going to get Mahomes. Why not get Mahomes too? Bring back Jerry Rice. I'm not sure what you're yelling about, Douglas. You're going on. I told you what I would have done. I would have kept Flowers, assuming healthy. I don't know. He might not even be healthy. So we might be hating on the team for getting rid of Flowers, but he may actually just be a health risk. I don't know why he's not on a team right now. But I would have kept Flowers. I would have put Sadiq Charles at starting guard or Wes Switzer, have them fight it out. I wouldn't have paid Norwell and Trey Turner. Those guys were an absolute horrible waste of money. They were question marks when they came in. Like, they were terrible in Jacksonville was Andrew Norwell, and Trey Turner was horrible for a couple of seasons with the, I believe, Chargers and the Steelers. So they were terrible when they signed him, and they're terrible here now. So I would have done that. Pay them off the books, like how the Pats did Brady. Fast forward, make sure I'm up to snuff. Here we go. All right, so the Saints will get the ball at their own 32-yard line. Takes the snap, drops back, throwing it underneath, and it'll be caught by Ingram. Why aren't they passing it to Kamara? Why does Kamara get no love in the pass game anymore? Like, he used to be a stud in the pass game. I'm very confused why Ingram has more targets right now at 2 than Kamara at 1. It makes no sense to me why Kamara's not getting the ball more. 9.5 to go here in the third quarter. 2 receivers to each side. Hill now in the game at the quarterback. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here for Ingram. Ingram, nice jump step, and he's going to get close to the first down marker. Looks like he's probably 3rd and inches here. All right, 3rd and inches. 9 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Oh, yeah. All right, heavy formation. Let's see if they go QB sneak or what. Dalton puts a man in motion, takes a snap, fullback run up the middle, and it looks like he got there. It will be a gain of about 1.5 yards, 2 yards or so, up to the 43-yard line, and the Saints keep the drive alive here with 8.5 to go in the third quarter. Prentice the fullback. Tim, do you think Milo Eifler is any good, or even Nate Gary? I liked them both in preseason. Milo Eifler is an interesting character. He's young, inexperienced, but he has great athleticism. Nate Gary, I didn't care anything about. All right, put a man in motion. Andy Dalton under center takes the snap. Play action. Stepping up, looking, doesn't like it. Now he's going to flip it to Mark Ingram, and Ingram is going to get a decent gain here and out of bounds for a gain about 7-ish yards, right around the 50-yard line. And Andy Dalton, little off-schedule pitch play, and that's actually going to be a run, counting a go into the run category. Yeah, Kamara, the announcer just said it, Kamara's not been a factor. That's so true. It's crazy that they're not trying to get this guy the ball any more than they have. Right now, it looks like Ingram has just as many touches. I think that's pretty crazy. Dalton in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back. Quick throw over to the right side, has his man. It'll be caught by Landry for a first down. Up past the 45, up to about the 44-yard line. And the Saints inside Tampa Bay territory now with 7:15 to go in the third quarter. Are you watching the World Cup? It's so unpredictable so far. Is it? Tim is protesting the World Cup. I do not like soccer at all. Like, what happened in the World Cup today? All right, 1st and 10 here for the Saints. At the 44-yard line. Taysom Hill in the pistol. Alvin Kamara behind him. Taysom Hill takes a snap. Play action. Stepping up. Going downfield. Has a man. Caught by Olave down the right sideline and out of bounds. Inside the 25. Here come the Saints. 6.5 to go in the third quarter. Brazil killed South Korea. That's not a surprise at all. Croatia, Japan, that's an interesting tie, but I think Croatia was just a slight favorite. France beating Poland's not a surprise. England beating Senegal is not a surprise. Netherlands beating U.S. not a surprise. Argentina beating Australia. Where's the surprise? Where's the unpredictable? Here we go. In the pistol, takes a snap. Handoff to the left side is Kamara. Kamara trying to get it outside. Now cut it back up and will fall forward for a gain of about 4 up to the 19-yard line. Japan, South Korea, and Australia advanced to the knockout stage, which is crazy. Okay. South Korea was a great story. Not that I care about soccer, but I do love sports stories. And down by 1 goal against the number 9 team in the nation, Uruguay, and they make not Uruguay. Who are they playing? I have to think about it. Hold on. Under center, takes a snap, play action. Looking, setting up a screen, getting it to the tight end, and Troutman slips a tackle, and he's up to the 10-yard line. I would love a Chris Olave touchdown right now. That'd be cool. Because I need either Mike Evans, Chris Olave, or Godwin to get a touchdown. All right, so it's going to be a 1st down and 10 at about the 11-yard line after that. Little catch and run by Troutman. Dalton in the shotgun. 2 running backs in the backfield. Takes the snap, drops back, looking, throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by Kamara. Kamara fighting for extra yards, but will not quite get there, getting up to the 3-yard line. I haven't believed in Dalton in forever, yeah. Germany not making it through is the biggest shocker thus far. Oh, yeah, Germany not making it through. That was a big shock, that's for sure. Australia advanced, which is crazy considering that they had Denmark in their group, which they were dark horses for many. Oh, Levante David grabbing his left leg. Not sure exactly what's wrong with him. He's getting looked at by the trainer. He gets up to his feet, but he's still grabbing his left leg. All right, he jogs off the field on his own. Maybe he just got stepped on in a weird way. Kamara may have stepped on his foot. I'm not sure. France is on track to win again, potentially. All right, 2nd and 2. Let's see what they got. 4.5 to go. 3rd quarter. Dalton, under center. Man in motion. Weird formation here. Extra linemen and a lot of people moving around. Now it's just single back. Kamara in motion, takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Ingram. And Ingram gets hit in the hole by Vita Vea. He does fall forward for about a half-yard gain. But it'll be 3rd down now. White Noise, what's up? I'm looking to put some more money out. What we got? I got, honestly, I think my interesting play might be here if the Saints score, whatever the spread is, take Tampa. Because I think Tampa will make this game a little bit interesting at the end, but I don't think they'll win. But if it's a large spread, like 11 points or something like that, I would probably go ahead and take Tampa minus 11. Tim, Nate Gary has shown a knack for getting splash plays. I think he would be alongside Davis. Meh. They're plus 6.5 now. Yeah, after this touchdown, let's see where they are. I'm so excited for Netherlands versus Argentina game. Right. Fair enough. All right, let's see what they got. Can we get a Chris Olave touchdown? 3rd and 7. After the penalty, 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap, drops back. Looking to his right. Now buying time. Rolling to his right. Looking, scanning, throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by Hill, but not for a touchdown. And it'll be a 4th down and 2 at the 3. Keanu Neal makes the tackle. 4th and 2. All right, the Saints will settle for a field goal here. I probably still would take Tampa here with 3:05 to go. Whatever the Tampa spread is after this field goal. USA has a young team, but experience costed them to lose to the Netherlands. Gotcha. Yeah, I did hear they're young. From the right hash, Lutz, the snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick is good. The short 21-yarder, and it's 13-10 Saints on top. Man, this is a quick game. We're already almost in the 4th quarter, and it's only 11:15. Or it's not even 10:15 yet. I feel like it's quick. Let's look at the spread here. Spread right now is still plus 6.5 Buccaneers. Man, the money line is only plus 280 with the Bucs down 10. What up, Kyle? This is probably a wrap for the Bucs. I can't imagine them scoring more than 10 points. I just completely disagree. Like, this game is completely far from over. Don't get me wrong. I think the Bucs, saying that the Bucs will not score is not crazy, but I think this is definitely not a wrap by any means. Saints 16, Bucs 10. Very, very possible. They were second youngest team in the tournament behind Ghana. Gotcha. No change in the spread. That's unfortunate that there's no change in the spread. Down 10. I do think the Bucs will make it a closer game. I just wish the spread was more like even 7.5 would be a little better. Maybe do alt spread at 7.5 or something. If you are Tampa Bay, do you go for the 2-point conversion after the TD? No, there's no reason to go for the 2-point conversion. Tim, you underestimate how bad Leftwich is at play calling. They literally have Tom Brady. It's never a wrap. I agree. It's amazing how bad the Saints and the Bucs have numbers, especially since Brady's been there. Oh, the Saints have the Bucs number? Yeah. Field goal wins it then? Oh, yeah, no. No, I would not go for 2 to try to win it at that point. No. Alrighty. So after the field goal, here comes the kick from Lutz to kick off. There's the kick, and it is a touchback. Darden thought about returning it, does not do it. So 2:46 to go here in the third quarter. So what we got? I want Giselle as my center. Time is of the essence. It's plenty of time left. It's only 2:46 to go in the third. Saints defense has been playing well. I don't know. Might be a wrap. We'll see. We shall see. All right, here we go. Tampa Bay. In the shotgun, puts Otten in motion from left to right. Brady. In the shotgun, takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Fournette. Fournette! Barreling through for a gain of 7, laying a big hit there at the end. DeMario Davis in on the tackle. 6.5 to go here in the third quarter. Somebody had just been ruled out for an ankle injury. I think that was Levante David. It's a 10-point game. If they get a touchdown, they would be down. Here we go. Handoff up the middle here for Fournette. Fournette, nice cut in the hole. Little jump step, and he's going to get the first down up to the 41-yard line. But no, if they get a touchdown, and they're only down 3. I would not have a field goal kicker on my roster. Go for 2 or go home. Is that how you do it at your high school that you coach at? 1:45 to go in the third quarter. 2 receivers each side. Godwin goes now in motion to the right. Brady in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Quick throw to Godwin. Godwin has blockers in front and will dive ahead for a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 up to the 46-yard line. You would not be a coach for very long. Yeah, Tom Brady would probably have 0 Super Bowls if it wasn't for Adam Vinatieri. Not literally, but actually literally. 2 receivers each side. Brady in the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back, looking. Quick throw, tipped up in the air, and it falls to the ground. Cameron Jordan nearly tipped it to himself. And it'll be 3rd and 4 here with 51 seconds to go in the third quarter. Tom Brady trying to go to the flat. Great play there by Jordan. No, look up East Peoria High School. They go for it every 4th down. Onside kickoff every time. I have heard of them, yeah. Here we go, 3rd and 4. 3 receivers to the left. Brady in the shotgun at the 46-yard line. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Brady, looks, quick throw over the left side. It'll be caught by the tight end. And brought down is Cade Otten. Inside Saints territory up to the 43-yard line. 40 seconds to go here in the third quarter. All right. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. What do they got? Up to the 43. Takes the snap. Play action. Brady looking. Stepping up. Avoids the rush. Throwing it underneath. And it's going to be dropped by the fullback, Kieft. No, the Super Bowl, when they beat the Rams, they didn't have Vinatieri. See, that's my point, is that he would have even have been still there if they didn't win Super Bowls before. What's going on? You know, like, maybe it'll be his whole life would have been different. 2 receivers to each side. Brady in the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back, looking. Brady throwing it to the left side, and it's incomplete. They should have let Dallas have the NFC South at this point. All right, 3rd and 10. 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap, drops back. Rolling to his right. Looking. Going to throw it underneath, and it'll be caught by the tight end, but only for 3 yards here on 4th and 7 now. It'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. They're in an awkward spot. It's the 40-yard line. They're at a 58-yard field goal. Tom Brady not happy with himself at all. So frustrated. Interesting year. Interesting. Adam Vinatieri was on the Colts. What? Vinatieri, yeah, he ended his career on the Colts, but he was, of course, on the whatever they were, the Patriots, when they won the first 3 Super Bowls. And then you have, it was Mike Vanderjagt, I believe, on the field goal kicker for the Colts for a while before Vinatieri got there. Yep, from 1998 to 2005. And then Vinatieri moved to there in 2006 and won the Super Bowl with Peyton Manning. Do you think our team that won the division with a losing record is better than any of the teams in the NFC South? Yeah, I mean, we almost beat the Buccaneers back then, and they won the Super Bowl. Imagine Heineke in the game now against this Tampa Bay team. Wouldn't have been close. Wait, they're making a Santa Claus series with Tim Allen now? Is that true? Is Santa Claus series really a thing? Wow, they're bringing back Eric Lloyd and everything? The whole crew? Jeez. All right, here's the punt. They do not go for it here in that awkward situation of the field. And, oh my gosh, Carmada is a horrible punter. What in the world is that? He doesn't even give him a chance to pin him deep. What in the world? Imagine Justin Fields and the Dolphins. They are undefeated, right? Maybe, man, because that would be nasty. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He ain't called the Iceman for nothing. Yep. Was our defense better that year or this year? Statistically, probably that year. I don't know. Here we go. Under center. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Handoff to the right side is Kamara. Kamara will try to get anything he can. A yard or so. 2nd and 9 coming up at their own 21-yard line as we start the 4th quarter. All right, here we go. Dalton under center. Puts a man in motion. Dalton takes the snap. Play action. Looking, stepping up, throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by Ingram. Ingram trying to make a guy miss. He will not. And it'll be up third and about 3. We literally only need one linebacker and a cornerback in our defense is fire. Tressway, he is not true. Punters are also a wasted of position. 4th and 25, go for it. At your own 4. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Dalton in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Got to get rid of it quickly. Has a man, and it's going to be caught by Olave and out of bounds. And Chris Olave with a nice grab. Gains about, 18 yards or something? Let's see what they got. It was a gain. His 3rd catch. Ooh, 26 yards on the catch and run. All right. 1st and 10. At the 48-yard line. 2 receivers to each side. Taysom Hill back in the game. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Kamara. Kamara will dive ahead for a gain of 2. That was a pick play. Yes, it was. Just teach your QBs to punt the ball like 30 yards out of shotgun. Interesting. What a Billy Taylor. All right, 2nd and 9. 12 and a half to go in the 4th quarter. Andy Dalton has been an interesting quarterback today, man. 16 of 21, 205 yards and a touchdown. It's been pretty solid. He's out-dueling his counterpart, Tom Brady. Here we go. Takes a snap. Hand off to the right side. And barreling forward is Ingram. Gains about 4-ish yards on the play. It's crazy. The only things consistent in Washington the past 10 years is bad QBs and a great punter. All right, 3rd and 5. Heineke in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left. 3rd and 5 at the 42. Put Shaheed in motion. Takes the snap, drops back, looking, going down the right sideline, and they're going to call pass interference. Ooh, he was definitely, looked like he was riding him down the sideline. Davis upset about it. Looked like he was just a hold of him the whole way. Yeah, he's just holding him. It's just not very good. Yeah, easy call right there. And that should be an automatic 1st down. Carlton Davis on the coverage. I said Heineke in the shotgun? Oops. Tim, is it just me or does Heineke struggle with dropbacks, clean pockets, and he always overthrows receivers? I wouldn't say always, but he definitely has that tendency every once in a while. It sucks. First and 10 with 11:20 to go in the 4th quarter. Puts Kamara in motion, takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Now he's going to go up the middle. Is big hit, Taysom Hill, 5-yard gain. Tampa Bay lucky to not get head-to-head contact there. That was a violent run. And a hit. So 11 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. And yeah, Bucks maybe done here. But we'll see. Still plenty of time left, but they got to get a stop here. If they hold them to a field goal, they're only down 13. Olave in motion. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle for Kamara. Kamara will get nothing here. And Kamara, only 9 carries, 21 yards. They are all over it when they hand it off to him. Sorry. That fan has never played football in his life, I can guarantee it. Yeah, right? I know, he was like, that was a terrible call. Just a terrible call. All right, just over 10 minutes to play and counting. 3rd and 4. So far, so good on 3rd down, especially in the second half. Dalton in the shotgun. Ingram the running back. 3 receivers to the left. No Kamara on the field on 3rd and 4. Takes the snap. Quick throw to the left side, and Olave makes the catch up to the 19 and moves the chains. Big 3rd down again. What are they up to now? They started slow, and now they're 5 for 11. I think they started like 0-3 or something like that. So they've been much hotter on 3rd down after the start. All right, does the Saints put this game away with a touchdown here? 2 receivers to each side. Penning in the game. He's an extra lineman now. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Ingram. And Ingram, the spinning off tackler, still fighting for everything he can. And he'll get a gain of about 2 up to the 17-yard line. Is Michael Thomas playing? No. Hey, Tim, is Heineke playing good in this game? Did I say Heineke again? Am I still saying Heineke? Dalton in the shotgun. Dalton. If I keep saying Heineke, I'm sorry. Dalton. Dalton in the shotgun. 2nd and 7. 2 receivers each side. Takes a snap. Drops back. Looking. Setting up the little screen here to Ingram. And Ingram will get pushed out of bounds for a gain of about 5-ish. It'll be 3rd and 2 now. Who dat? Yeah, that's another definition. Oh, Mark Ingram slow to get up, grabbing that right knee. Ooh, he looks like he's in pain. I'm still saying Heineke. I definitely said Dalton that time. I know I said Dalton that time. All right, commercial break here with 8:25 to go here in the 4th quarter. Injury timeout. Ingram is rolling on grabbing his right knee, so hopefully he's okay. But we still sit the Saints 13, Tampa 3. It'll be 3rd and 2 from about in the red zone. Gonzalez of Kansas State over 151 is looking strong if you're looking at some action. I picked the under in that game, so. I needed the under. All right. I also picked the under in. Or did I? Hold on. Yeah, I picked the under in the Kent State Gonzaga. Yep. I picked the under in that game. Oh my God, what is going on with my left knee? Oh my gosh. I picked the under in the North Dakota State Portland game. That's early on, but it's looking great. And then I picked the over in the Troy San Diego State game. That's looking rough. What was the under in the Portland game? The under in the Portland game was pretty high. 150 something to start. In the Portland game, it was under 153.5. They're now saying they're on pace for only 130. So that game's looking pretty strong on the under. I may bet the over right now at 130. It's a pretty big window to win both bets. I'll take it. Why not? Took the over at the Portland, North Dakota State game now. Hey, Tim, should the Jets try to go after Jimmy G or Carr? I don't think so. I don't think they're done with Zach Wilson. I know that Zach Wilson is getting a bad rap right now, but I think they're going to give him another shot eventually. He's just making a point and sending him to the bench. Here we go. Dalton in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right, 3rd and 2. Kamara back in the game in the backfield. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Has to get rid of it quickly, and it's tipped at the line, and he cannot connect with Kamara. And now the Buccaneers force a field goal. So now it's a 13-point game. Will Tampa Bay get something going here in the fourth quarter? Will Lutz coming for another field goal here from the left hash. You have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So it's now a 16-3 football game. The Buccaneers need 2 touchdowns now. With 8:02 to go, what does Tom Brady have in the tank? An old man Brady. Can he get a comeback a-brewing? Tim, what ticks me off is how good we could have been if they had made some moves. I know. Y'all think Mark Ingram is going to retire after this season? I'm surprised he hasn't, right? I mean, was he like 32? How old is he? Yeah, 32. Probably should. Over 30-year-old running backs are pretty rare. And usually once they get there, they kind of suck. They're over the hill. Let it go. We did make a move, Abdullah. It's just the wrong one. Have you heard of Carson Wentz? Yeah. Some other moves were pretty important as well. But Bucks need to fire Leftwich. I agree with that. This is like some chat amnesia. Wentz wasn't the right move for y'all? Clearly. Yo, did you guys see Pat Mahomes on the Kelsey Brothers podcast, the New Heights podcast? This commercial is pretty funny that they were talking about it. Captain Obvious has entered the chat. Time up, pig. That's funny. 57 of you in chat. Nice. We got up to 4180 today on the channel. $41.81. Nice. Who wins a race, Tyreek or Justin Fields? Tyreek. Tyreek makes people look like they're standing still. It's ridiculous. But you know who might be faster than both? That Patriots dude, Marcus Jones. Tim, what do you think of Baker? What do you think of bringing Baker here? He was just released today. I think it's be absolute waste of time and money. Don't even waste your time. I'd rather go back to Wentz. All right, Lutz to kick it away here with 8:02 to go in the fourth quarter. There's the kick, and it will be a touchback. So, Tampa Bay and the Buccaneers getting close to crunch time if they're not already there. If they fail to score here, they're in real trouble. They may get 2 more possessions after this, but this is really the prime time to do something, man. All right. Brady in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Dropping back. Looking. Stepping up. And tried to avoid the sack, but he will not. Shy, Tuttle, and Passignon, and a bunch of other dudes in on the tackle. And the sack And now it's second down and super long. Ooh, they hurry up to the line, quick throw, and it's incomplete. Man, they were hurry up offense quickly, weren't they? Now it's 3rd and 17. Dude is a gamer, diehard Bears fan. I would love him as our QB backup to Fields. 3 receivers to the left. Brady in the shotgun takes the snap. Max protection and still getting pressure. Flips it out there to White. White trying to get something going, but he's only going to get back the sack yardage. And it's 4th and 10, and the Buccaneers will have to go for it. Or not go for it. Wait, Brady wants to go for it? Oh, Brady waves off the punt team. Wow, 4th and 10 at their own 25, and Brady waves off the punt team. Whoa. Cameron Jordan has a injury timeout right now. He needs a breather. Let's see. Do they actually not punt here? Oh, they might be going it. Oh, snap. They might be going for a 4th and 10. This is the ball game. Brady has determined he wants. Now Brady's overruled. Ooh, a bit of a back and forth between Todd Bowles and Brady. Brady's frustrated. Wow. So they sent the punt team on. Brady waved them off. Injury timeout. Brady stayed on the field, and then they end up switching it anyway. And they do punt here with 32-yard line and a return from Shaheed. It makes a dude miss. And he's going to get up to the 47-yard line. Great field position here for the Saints at their own 47. Oh, my God. Not sure what's going on with my left knee right now. One of my favorite memories ever is when he dove for the end zone. I think it was his first game. It was epic. Oh, talk about Heineke? Yeah. Yeah, that was the game against Tampa Bay in the playoffs. Hal needs to get playing time. We need to see what his progress looks like. I would love for him to get playing time. If we win, honestly, I will say this. We're not going to, right? And I think it makes complete sense to stick with Heineke. He's been completely fine so far, and he's hardly the reason why we tied that game, in my opinion. Yeah, is there a couple of things you want back? Sure, but that's every quarterback, every single game, right? Like, what do you end up with on the day? $27 for 41. That's actually pretty good. That's actually not bad completion percentage. Good is overrated. Sorry, I didn't mean good. It's not good. Like, it's not like it's over 70% or something. But, I mean, it's fine. 27, 41. It's a 65.5, like 66% completion percentage. It might be slightly low. Like 67 is probably right where you want to be in the NFL, but that's actually pretty decent in the NFL. Like 67, 68%. 66 is fine, right? It's not great. It's not bad. It's fine, right? But unfortunately, he was sacked 5 times because our line was terrible. And he was hardly the reason why we lost, in my opinion, or tied. But we'll go over the film tomorrow. Maybe he missed a ton of stuff. We'll see. But Tim, if you have a great pick, and how would you waste a pick on a QB? Well, no, we didn't have a top 10. We're not going to have a top 10 pick now. So no, I would not draft a quarterback. My problem is the overthrows. One to the Logan on the first drive still hurts. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's definitely throws that he wants back, and I'm sure that's every quarterback. But I thought he played a fine game. My team's the Skins, if that's who you're talking about. the Commanders. All right, here we go. Dalton in the shotgun. Kamara the single back. Olave in motion. Takes the snap. Handoff to Kamara. Kamara will try to get what he can. Gets maybe 2 yards on the play up to the 49-yard line. Tim, how are you gonna go into next year not worrying about QB? You know what I mean? Well, I'm not going into next year yet. I'm still here. My problem is the overthrows. Yep. All right, 6.5 to go. 2nd and 8 in the fourth quarter. Buccaneers need to get their stand right here, right now. All right, man in motion. Dalton under center, takes the snap. Play action. Looking, throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by Ingram with room to run, and he ran out of bounds short of the first down. He could have got the first down easily, but he was not aware of the yardage was, and he's actually going to be a yard short. And that is actually huge. Again, why is Ingram in the game on these type of plays? What are they doing? You have a top-notch talent in Alvin Kamara. The playtime... Like, Kamara's a guy that almost should never come off the field. It makes no sense. Here we go. High formation, takes a snap, quick throw over the right side, tipped up in the air. Now it's incomplete, 4th down and 1. Now what do the Saints do? Do the Saints let the Bucs back into this game? And the punt team will come on. Jeez. I am confused. So the Commanders in game in a tie? Yes, it did. Everyone talking about getting a new QB, but we still have Howell, and we don't know who he is. Plus, we have bigger needs like O-line. Yep. Agreed. I want our top pick to be an LB or lineman. Yeah, I want to tackle. Gillikin! Here we go. To punt it away. Can he pin him back deep again? There's the kick. Kicking it to the left, and it's not a great punt, but it bounces beautifully. Beautiful bounce, out of bounds at the 9-yard line. It was around the 15, but it took a nice Saints bounce, so now it'll be at the 9. So 91 yards between Brady and the end zone, and now it is do or die. If you don't score here, the game is all but over unless you have, like, miracle crazy plays. But if you want a reasonable comeback with a touchdown drive, a 3-and-out, and a touchdown drive, it starts now. 3 receivers to the left. Brady in the shotgun takes the snap. 4-man rush. Steps up, avoiding the rush. Now he has to throw it underneath, and it's nearly intercepted. But no, they say it is intercepted. Really, did Bradley Roby get that interception? It might be game over. I thought the ball hit the ground. Let's look here. Yeah, not even close. I was like, what? Why are they acting like he did catch that? But no, it bounced way in front of him and not even remotely close to a pick. All right, 2nd and 10 now. Brady in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left. Mike Evans, single receiver to the right. They're definitely giving him some off coverage here. Brady in the shotgun takes the snap. Looking, stepping up, throwing it over the middle. Has a man. Godwin will get the first down up to the 21-yard line. Godwin hurrying the ball to the middle of the field. Comeback is on potentially here in Tampa. They're down 13. 3 receivers to the left. Brady in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking, scanning. Now buying time, has to just get rid of the football and will. Julio Jones in the area. It'll bring up 2nd and 10 again. Saints are definitely getting some decent pressure here when they run 4. Next year, Amari Rodgers should get the most tight end snaps. Hopefully he can turn him into a Darren Waller. He's got to learn to block. But Cole Turner's a guy they're going to really want to develop, and they do like John Bates. Takes the snap, 4-man rush, looking, throwing it over to the right side. Has a man caught by Mike Evans for another first down. Gains 15 up to the 36-yard line. Mike Evans on the little comeback route and taking another big hit from Tyrann Mathieu. All right, 4.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Takes the snap. Brady, quick throw to the Julio. Julio spinning off a tackler, getting into the outside, and will dive ahead for a gain of 9. And up to the 44-yard line. 4:19 and counting here in Tampa. Got to get a touchdown here if you are Brady in the offense. Here we go. Brady in the shotgun. Takes the snap on the first snap. Here we go. Throwing underneath. Caught. And it is Fournette. We'll get the first down up to the 46-yard line. 4 minutes to go. Under now. Clock is moving. Brady hurrying up to the line. All right. Number 17 going to the sideline. 2 receivers each side. Brady in the shotgun. Brady takes the snap. 4-man rush. Looking. Stepping up. Going to the right. Has a man open. Caught by Mike Evans out of bounds for a gain of 8. So now it's 2nd and 2. There is a flag on the play, though. Let's see what the flag is. No foul. Defensive holding. All right. It would have been defensive holding, but they say no foul, and it'll be 2nd and 2 with 3:40 to go in the fourth. What up, expert? All right. 3 receivers to the left. Brady in the shotgun. Brady takes the snap. Handoff to Fournette, just trying to get the first down, and he will up to the 35-yard line. All right, they're up 3.5 to go here. 1st and 10. I don't even know if Brian Ruffwich is calling the plays anymore. This just might be all Brady. 2 receivers each side. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Has to get rid of it quickly. Over the middle, looking for his tight end, and incomplete. 2nd and 10. He just had to get rid of the football. There was definitely pressure all around him. I do not want Baker. No, I do not. Are they dead yet? Nope, they ain't dead yet. They're trying there. If he would have got it, slipped it to Fournette, but unfortunately the pressure got there too quick. 2 receivers each side. Brady in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Drops back. Looking. Buying a little time. Now going to throw it underneath to Fournette. Fournette tries to make the first miss. He does. Now he's carrying defender Paulson Adebo all the way to the 29-yard line, but there is a flag on the play. Maybe in the area of holding. Yup, holding. Number 76. It'll replay 2nd down. It'll be 2nd and 10 now. Donovan Smith gets called for the hold. Left tackle. He's the most penalized player in the entire league. Yikes. Oh my gosh. What about illegal hands to the face? He gets 2 hands to the face. Should have been offsetting penalties. He definitely held after that, though. Takes the snap. Brady looks. Buying time. Going deep. Has Mike Evans. And a pass interference at the 1-yard line. And Tampa Bay will get the ball at the 1. Mike Evans draws the pass interference, and they're not dead yet. And yeah, definitely getting a hold of Mike Evans. Mike Evans trying to sell the flag instead of going for the ball. He may have been able to catch the touchdown anyway. All right, 1st and goal. What are the Buccaneers going to do here? Tom Brady puts Chris Godwin in motion, takes the snap, play action, looking, throwing it to the end zone, touchdown! Cade Otton! And the Buccaneers wake up, and they are not dead yet. All right, Tom Brady, does he have a little bit more magic in him or what? Here we go. They're going to go for the PAT to make it a 6-point game. Speaking of illegal hands to the face, did you see the Giants? Yes, I did. It was horrible. What's wrong with the Bucs? Shouldn't they be good this season? Yeah, I don't know. Their offensive line has been a struggle, though. That's a big deal, man. People don't underestimate the offensive line. The snap, the hold, the kick is up. The kick is good. They just said their left tackle, who I think is really good, Donovan Smith, is leading the league in penalties right now. Like, that's horrible. J.D. McKissick was done anyway. Dude slides and falls untouched. Yeah. I wish he got it to Mike Evans instead. I need Mike Evans, Chris Olave, or Chris Godwin to get a touchdown. They should have gone for 2 there for what? Going for 2 there would have been silly. What would 2 get you? Your silliness. Are you saying because in case they get a field goal? If they get a field goal, the game's over. They're not getting any field goal. Oh, more points. Oh, would you pick the over? Unfortunately, I picked Tampa Bay to win by 3, so I'm basically screwed. I just love seeing more points. You bet the over, don't lie. Would you be mad if we had Daniel Jones? Absolutely. All right, here we go. Carmada to kick it away. Will they get a 3-and-out? There's the kick. And it is a touchback. NFC South Eagles 2022 NFC least. Yeah. Or 2020 NFC least, yeah. All right. Why are they calling him sniffing around? Sniffing around. That's what they're calling the people that are in the hunt. Like everyone ever has called the people just outside the playoffs. You have the division leaders, you have the wild card, and then you have in the hunt. Not sniffing around. Nobody ever calls it that. That's weird. But anyway, here we go. Pistol formation. 3 receivers to the right. See what they have in store. Takes the snap. They're going to hand it off to Kamara, trying to bounce it outside to the right, cutting it up the middle, and he will get a gain of about 3. 2nd and 7. Because they booty. We're not stepping around. We're coming for heads. Pause. How was your Thanksgiving, Tim? Pretty good, man. What do you think, Jonathan Allen, Kanye West, or Frank? I don't care. Yeah. Great comment there, AJ. Who cares? All right, here we go. 2:54 to go in the fourth quarter. 2nd and 7. 16-10, Saints on top. A first down makes it really tough on Tampa Bay. They had to use their first timeout. All right. They bring in an extra lineman, offset I formation, ready to run here. But a man in motion, takes the snap, play action. Dalton looking to throw here on 2nd down, setting up, and he's going to go down on a sack. Oh my goodness, Carl Nassib and company coming up with a big sack, and Tampa will use their 2nd timeout, and it's 3rd and forever. And Tom Brady and the offense is going to have another opportunity at this. Holy smokes. Here we go. Here we go. So it's going to be 3rd and long. I'm assuming a quick run play here just to force them to use their last timeout. They spread the ball around, though. See what Dalton has. In the shotgun, takes the snap. Underneath, is going to go deep. Has a man! Oh, it's dropped! What a hit by the safety! It was caught, and Keanu Neal comes up with a big hit to knock the ball away. It was Taysom Hill over the middle of the field. Oh, I thought he was going to get the first down. What a throw by Andy Dalton. But a better defensive play there by the safety. He puts it, drops it in between 3 defenders. It's caught, and a huge hit. Boom! Keanu Neal putting his right shoulder in where the ball was and knocking it away. All right, 4th and 17, and now they'll punt it. This game is not over yet. Here we go. The snap, there's the kick. And a horrible punt, but a nice bounce. All right, it does go about to the 37-yard line. Not a great punt, but it wasn't as bad as it's going to be. That ball bounced close to the 50-yard line and takes a beautiful bounce again, just like it did on his last punt. All right, here we go. Tom Brady, 43 comebacks in the fourth quarter or overtime. That's nearly 3 full seasons of comebacks in his career. Good night almighty. All right, 16-10. Tom Brady, 2:29 to go, 1 timeout remaining after the incomplete pass and the 2-minute warning. Plenty of time. Godwin in motion, 3 receivers to the left. Brady in the shotgun. Here we go. Takes a snap. 4-man rush. Quick throw over to the left side. Has Julio Jones. Julio Jones will fight for a couple extra yards. Gets a gain of 5. 2:22 to go. Don't need to be in a huge hurry, but they want to get at least one more play here before the 2-minute warning. They get lined up. Tom Brady calls the play. 2 receivers to each side. Fournette in the backfield with them. 2:09 to go. Plenty of time. They call out the mic. 2:06, 2:05, takes the snap. 4-man rush. Brady looking, scanning, throwing it over the middle. Has a man. Chris Godwin up past midfield, and that will bring us to the 2-minute warning here. Up to the 49-yard line of the Saints, and the game ain't over. They ain't dead yet. Holy smokes. Tim, are you predicting the game because you're ahead of my TV? I told you guys the Bucs were not dead. I told you. I tried to tell you. I would take the Buccaneers. I told you. Oh, they're going to make a next one documentary called The Last Dance Snyder's Edition. Tim, how would you feel if this time in a month we're going to the Super Bowl? I would, yeah, chills. Imagine Snyder holding the trophy and saying to Jones and Irsay, "I own y'all." Oh man, would he even be allowed to come to the Super Bowl? Let's be real. If we go to the Super Bowl, you think Snyder's there? The Zaga under hit. When I move, you move. Oh. That hit. What's this under in Portland? The under in Portland looks good. I also bet the over, though, of 131. But I used a free wager, so that's good. And then Troy and San Diego State, I said over. And they're on pace. That's good. Sweet. If you win the Super Bowl before the Bears, I'll become a Commanders fan. Perfect. I'm happy our game got moved to Sunday night. Yeah, it'll be fun. Unfortunately, I won't be here, but it's all good. Imagine a Jarris stream after a Super Bowl win. No, we'll say something stupid like Happy Thanksgiving. All right, here we go. We're coming out of the 2-minute warning. Here we go. Brady in the shotgun, 2 receivers to each side. At the 49-yard line, Brady takes the snap. Another 4-man rush. Quick throw over to the left side. It'll be caught by Otten. Otten out of bounds after a gain of 8. Minute and 54 out of bounds. Perfect throw. Minute and 54 to go here in the fourth quarter. 2 receivers each side. Brady in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff just to get the first down. And they get it with more. Leonard Fournette up to the 31-yard line. And now the Saints may want to consider using timeouts. Minute and 42. They do not use a timeout. Tom Brady and the offense smartly now can slow it down. Clock is not a factor here at the 31-yard line. 2 receivers to each side. Brady in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back, looking to throw. Gets it to his man, Otten again, for a gain of 5. They'll say he was down by contact. And it'll be a minute and 20 to go. All right. No, the clock, they want the clock to run, you dumb me, Troy Aikman. Brady in the shotgun. They don't need to get out of bounds. They don't want to leave time on the clock. Brady in the shotgun, takes the snap, quick throw, and it's overthrown for Cade Otten. Yeah, they want the clock to run now. It's either you score here or the game is over. You don't want to give Saints more time. You're about to go up by 1 if you score a touchdown. He's like, oh, it would have been better throw if he didn't make sure he got in bounds. No, you want to be in bounds now. It'll be a long 3rd and 5 here for the Buccaneers. Tom Brady in the shotgun. Brady scanning the field, 3 receivers to the right. Here we go. No Mike Evans on the field. Takes the snap. Scanning. Throwing it to the left. It'll be caught by Scotty Miller for the first down. Big hit, but not until after the first down. Little slant pass over the middle. Caught. 45 seconds up to the 20-yard line. 2 receivers to each side. Still have a timeout. Tom Brady, hurry up, takes the snap, scanning, looking, throwing to the left side, and it's what a catch by Julio Jones at the 5-yard line, 1st and goal, 30 seconds. They're hurrying up, here we go. 2 receivers to each side, they're letting the clock run with 21 seconds. Brady in the shotgun, and the Saints will use a timeout. They should have been using their timeouts, honestly. The clock was really against the Saints right now. Saints should have been using their timeouts. I said that earlier. Otherwise, you're just going to let Tampa Bay run the clock all the way down, and if they score, the game is over anyway, and the clock is not a factor here. The clock is no factor for Tampa Bay. Ever since they got to the 35-yard line, they had like a minute and 15 seconds. They have plenty of time at that point. Julio Jones, what a catch. And he got a face mask, no call on that, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 5. Is this Mike Evans territory here? Mike Evans and Julio Jones on the right side, that's a dangerous duo. Tom Brady takes the snap, looking, scanning, throwing it over the middle. Touchdown! Chris Godwin and the Buccaneers! Wait a minute, there's a flag on the play? Hold on, what's the flag? Holding. Offense, number 76. Donovan Smith strikes again. Oh my goodness gracious. Chris Godwin makes a nasty catch over the middle of the field, and Donovan Smith, and it's a clear hold. It's a horrible block. And what a throw by Brady for a touchdown. And he just reaches out and grabs him and nearly tackles him to the ground. What a horrible hold. Now it's 1st and goal from the 15. Brady in the shotgun, takes the snap, looking, scanning, throwing it to the right, and it's going to be batted down by Demario Davis, intended for Chris Godwin. 12 seconds left. Oh my goodness. I can't believe he held. Holy smokes. 12 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. 2 receivers to each side. Brady in the shotgun. Brady takes the snap, scanning, looking, throwing it outside to the right. It'll be caught by Godwin, and he's out of bounds at the 6. 3rd and goal. They still have enough time for 2 plays here with 8 seconds. Plenty of time left. He gets out of bounds. They don't even have to use their timeout. The entire playbook is open. Even if you want to run the ball here, as crazy as that sounds, you could really get them off guard with a run and use your timeout. You give it to Leonard Fournette. That could be a crazy play that nobody is seeing coming and could potentially work. Not saying that they definitely should do that. It's just an option that you have since you still have your timeout. Brady in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left. Evans one-on-one over on the right side, and the Saints will use their second timeout to make sure they get the correct call here. 8 seconds remaining. They have plenty of time for 2 plays. Whoa, oh my goodness. This game has gotten absolutely out of control at the end. It's just been an absolute beatdown for the Saints all game long. And then touchdown for Tampa. And then now they're right here, 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line. Does Tampa have it in them here at home? Here we go. Brady in the shotgun. Puts a man in motion. Is the tight end, Otten. 2 receivers each side. Takes the snap. Brady looking, scanning the field, pumping, throwing it underneath. It'll be caught by Raquan White. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! And they screwed my bet. Thanks. If Godwin would have scored, I would have got the touchdown. But anyway, here we are. Touchdown, Raquan White, and we're a PAT away, and the Buccaneers will sneak by the Saints, assuming the PAT is good. Oh my goodness. What a game this has become down the stretch. It's 16-16. Oh, here we go. A big kick from Suckup. Will he make it? The middle of the field. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, the kick. Wait, there's a flag! What's the flag? It's good! Hold on, what's the flag? The kick is up, but the flag is there. What's the flag? Oh my gosh, what is this flag? Is it on the... What is it? Wait. It will stand. Okay, it doesn't matter. The kick is good. The flag is going to go against the Saints. So the kick is good, and the Buccaneers take the lead 17-16. They used leverage on New Orleans. Holy smokes. I told you guys. I tried to tell you. Tom Brady is never dead. Nobody wanted to listen. All of you in the chat. Oh, the Saints got it. The Bucs are done. It's over. Game over. Stop. Blah blah blah. And this is why you don't freaking waste the clock or keep a bunch of time on the clock either. Troy Aikman. Oh, it's a bad throw. He wanted to get him out of bounds. Why? You waste time. Now there's only 3 seconds left in the ball game. There's no time for the Saints to come back. Even their one timeout is basically useless. You don't have any time. Maybe more than 16 points next time. Wow. Tom Brady on his 44th career comeback. Unbelievable. Second win after trailing by 13 points in the third quarter. Or, excuse me, in the fourth quarter. First time since the Falcons Super Bowl. All right, suck up. I'm sure a squib kick is coming. All right, there's the kick. And no, he's just going to boot it out of bounds. So now the Saints will have it at their own 25-yard line. I don't know why he didn't just squib it there. I would have squibbed it totally there. You got the penalty. You have short field. Your defenders are going to be down there quickly. Just squib it. But it is what it is. 3 seconds left. The Saints aren't dead yet. Todd Bowles survives, and they move to 500, assuming that this crazy thing doesn't happen. Will we see an even crazier ending here? They are putting everyone back. Look at that defense. They are spread out like 45 yards. They're going to swing it over to the right side, scanning the field. Now here comes the pitches, and it's going to be caught by Landry, pitching it backwards again here by Kamara. Kamara trying to get to the left side, and he does. Kamara will fight for extra yards, but he will stop the pitching game, and the game is over. Tom Brady and the Buccaneers complete the comeback 17-16 here on Monday Night Football. Wow, oh wow, 45 years old, and you can't hold him back. Slinging that thing around. Demario Davis and Tom Brady giving a big hug. And chatting it up there. Very cool to see. Buccaneers move to 6-6 atop the NFC South, and the Saints will fall to 4-9, and the season is over for them as it sits. If they would have won, they had an outside chance at 5-8, but now at 4-9, the season is completely over. Wow. Wow, oh wow. I guess mathematically they technically still have a weird shot, but I'm pretty sure just even if you start like looking at all the games, their season is now in the tanker. Wow, let's recap this game. Andy Dalton, 19 for 27, 225 yards and a touchdown. Tom Brady, 36 for 54, 281 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Leonard Fournette, 10 carries, 49 yards, leading carrier for the Bucs. And Kamara, only 12 carries, 26 yards. They bottled him up quite nicely. New Orleans, leading receiver is Rashid Shaheed, 3 catches, 71 yards. And then you have leading receiver Chris Godwin, 8 catches, 63 yards for the Buccaneers. Rachaad White had a fumble that was lost earlier in the game. Leading tacklers, you have Marcus May for 11 on the Saints. And you have Levante David had 12, including a sack. 3 for 3 on field goals for Lutz, 1 for 1 on suck-up, but 2 for 2 on extra points, and 1 for 1 for Lutz. 6 punts for the Saints and 5 for Carmada. Carmada was very unimpressive to me today. But moving on to team stats, Tom Brady and the Bucs, 25 first downs to only 14. Then you have 8 for 15 on third downs for the Buccaneers, 4 for 15 on the Saints. Buccaneers won the yardage, 350 to 294. Penalties, you have 6 penalties against the Saints for 84 yards lost. It was a big one. That was a big pass interference that put the Bucs at the 1-yard line earlier. And then you have 4 for 39 on the Bucs. And time of possession was almost dead even. 30-05 for the Bucs, 55 for the Saints. And the Buccaneers win the game in comeback fashion. 17-16. And the game is over. Man, oh man. Whew. What a game. What a game. All right. Well, that was fun. And I will see you guys on Thursday night. But tomorrow night, we will have the film review. Film review tomorrow for the Skins Giants game. We'll go through that film and see what we think. We will be on ProTech's channel on Wednesday at 7. And On the Warpath had to reschedule his thing. He said he had to go out of town for work. So I believe we will be doing it now next Tuesday instead. But for now, we will do ProTech's channel at 7. And then, of course, Thursday Night Football here on the channel. So, it was a lot of fun. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Also in the description below, there's a Discord link. Hop on our Discord and come talk football. Last but not least, there are donation links in the description if you'd like to donate to the channel, or you can become a channel member. Join button. Hit that join button. For 99 cents a month, you can help support the channel and get some emojis in chat. And appreciate the support. But yes, I will see you guys tomorrow. And until next time. See ya!